Good morning, team. Let me know if the mic works here. We should be good. Yeah. All right, test 1 2 test 1 2. Let me know how well the mic is working. We have REV gapping up some. We have CLVS. The SPY is at 369s. So the SPY's dipping some. Red box is up to 1105s. We're up. Forgive me, guys. We're kind of awake. Try to get everything set up here. Let me know how the sound is. It should be good. I am out in Michigan right now. We are in Michigan currently. You can see my view. It's morning time here already. The sun is already up, which is kind of odd for me because usually I'm used to waking up at like 5 a.m. and instead here when I get up the sun is already up, and I can kind of spend my morning out here. I'm gonna have to go get some coffee in a second. Apparently, there we go. Now let me know if the mic is good. But yeah, it is 6:45 in the morning in Michigan, and so I'm actually in Eastern time. This is one of the. It's been a while, but I'm actually following stock market time. So we are actually following the stock market time. So the bell opens up here at 9:30, and yeah, I'm supposed to gain an extra hour of sleep, but we just lost an hour when we drove here. We ended up driving here. A few people were speculating on what I was doing. I am staying at my wife's mom's house in Michigan because she bought a house here like 5-6 months ago, and she's been living here, and my wife hadn't seen her, and so yeah, we've been planning this trip for months now. I just never really mentioned that type of stuff on stream. I'm not really trying to call out where I'm going to be necessarily on stream. Not really something I want to do. So, but yeah, we are in Michigan right now. And it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Yeah, so we're not in rehab, guys. Apparently. That was, We got Revlon gapping up, though. Look at Revlon. Revlon up to 730. CLBS is moving into 180s. Oh, man. It's 3:40 a.m. here in Cali. What's up with Eduardo? Good morning, man. Aside from that, I think my computer should work okay. The only problem is it's hot in here. So after today's stream, I'm going to have to go get a fan or something like that and use that. Also, I need some coffee. I might have to just drink Coca-Cola this morning. We'll have to figure it out. Revlon went crazy, man. Yeah, for sure. Let me know anything else. SPY down at 370s, so 369.50s. CLVS is at 180s. Nice, Jonathan. Yeah, let me know if that's moving. That looks worthwhile. Yeah, man, I'm looking at Rev. It's at 740s this morning. It hit 813s last night. People are talking about red as a short squeeze, and so I think that's probably what it is. Man, I need some caffeine. I just did not get enough sleep last night. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to get some caffeine, man. Oh, this is sideways. There we go. Weird. Sorry, it's kind of a mess. Like I said, my mother-in-law bought this house in Michigan as like a fixer-upper, like 6 months ago, and so it's like an older Michigan house, but it's pretty cool. They've got like a patio. I was thinking about going out on the patio, but I don't want to be loud, and you know, I was in the late afternoon run, 6,000 shares of the buy. Well, yeah. Let me know if you guys see anything else moving. I mean, I see CLVS gapping up some. It's at 183s. This one had a fun day yesterday too for CLVS. I see QT&T. The good news is that my internet works well out here. DTIL looks good. It's at 180s. You got W key, Rev. The only good one I see is like maybe ACOR kind of looks okay. It's at 68 cents. We got BJDX. CBIO is at 140s. ELMS is trying as well. I don't really see anything else. TANH, W key, USWS. Yeah, CLBS did run. You see it's at 180s. SPY dipped a lot, though. SPY gave a lot back this morning specifically. SPY actually ended pretty strong yesterday and had a nice bullish day, like all day. Hit 376s pre-bell or pre-closing bell. But then for whatever reason, last night and part of this morning, the market just turned. SPY is at about 370s, a little bit under 370s now at 369.80s. Hey, what's up, Joe? Shiba Inu lost to 0, making a push. That's dope. Good for it, man. For another green day today. Yeah, Revlon up to 740s looks good. Yeah, John, WTF, some dweeb. Hey, what's up, Mo? Who was it? I don't think anybody's even allowed to ban you, though, Mo. The only person that has banning power is me. And I didn't ban you. I'll add you back, bro. You're good, dude. All right, so I see sodas out here. I see Cokes. I just want a soda, man. I just need some caffeine. MRE up. Yeah, MREO looks good. It's at 180s right now. Nice gap. Not really any catalyst. Mostly crude being down, but MREO has activist investor activity. This is what it looks like the catalyst is. Yeah, man, I've never liked Kathy Woods, bro. I mean, now she's blaming the stock market. Like, I saw her make this big Twitter post, and like, listen, I'm not trying to knock Kathy. I'm really not. Like, I don't know. Maybe she's a better investor or trader than me, and I'm sure a lot of people would agree with that. You know, she's certainly a more famous investor or trader. You know what I mean? But to put this bluntly, I think all her picks are garbage. I think she's picking up hyped up stocks that are almost always going to correct. She's buying up hyped up stocks in the prime of their hype. And then when they correct back down to a little bit more reasonable levels, then she's blaming the market and complaining and saying, "Oh, it's this trade would have worked if it wasn't for XYZ." And it's just kind of like, all right, look, you're buying up hyped up stocks at the prime, at the apex of their hype, and then you're mad they dip back down. You're mad they correct back down. Most of those stocks are going to correct back down. Look at your portfolio. You know, don't like most of them. I've looked at your portfolio. It's just not impressive. It's most of those stocks are. I don't know. I will have to tell people my bias though. My bias is to buy overextended, beat up companies. And hers is kind of the opposite, where she's buying hyped up companies at the prime of their hype, and I just don't agree with that. I think buying them when they're the most cheap and vulnerable makes them more sense than buying them when they're rocketing up and breaking highs. I just don't think that's a smart investment strategy. Um, all right, MREO is at 180s. We're watching that. Revlon is at 730s. CLVS is at 180s. Redbox is at 11s. Huh. No, I definitely didn't get enough sleep last night. That's for sure. Oh man. All right, 760s for REV. 760s. Hey, what's up, Ranny? What's up, JB? Was Amazon's stock split too aggressive? No, I don't think so. I think that Amazon just got unlucky with the timing of the split, but I think overall, long term, it'll still be a good move. I think the market's just in turmoil lately. Um, I think the market's just crashing down to a certain extent, which doesn't really have anything to do with Amazon's weakness. It's more so just the market itself. It's been a tough market for most large cap companies. They're mostly down. REV back over 750s, 760s now. Over VWAP, just big moves earlier. Got up to 813s now. Hey, what's up, Robert? It's all windy out here. Can y'all see this? Really, I just need some lighting. I don't think there's any lighting out here. I could go outside. I love how you can't even sell off because it crashes overnight after every positive day. John, I think you need to start trading bigger, bro. Yeah, man. You're probably right, dude. Oh. I mean, I definitely need to take some bigger size in my swing trades. I think my swing trades are. I've been right a lot. You know, I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, but like, I've been right a lot with my swing trades. You know, if you look at like Apple down to 130s, Disney is $91, bro. Man, we had a hurricane roll through Appalachia last night. I'm sorry to hear that, Jonathan. Yeah, I need to move up. Let me see if Powell's notes, if they're talking about Powell's notes on TOS this morning. All right, chat. What time does Powell's notes get released? Kathy selling low, buying high, selling low. I don't understand, man. I feel like, look, I'll put it this way: if I'm buying a bunch of stuff, if I bought a bunch of stuff and I got caught in this latest dip, I would just probably hold it. I mean, I'm not telling you to hold it. I have no idea what anything's going to do. Maybe it crashes down. You know, I really don't know. Not an investment professional, not liable. If you lose, don't sue me. But I think things are extraordinarily cheap right now. And I know there's a lot of doom and gloom and fear, but like Disney's $90 a share, basically. You know, you can freaking get Amazon right now for $106 a share. I just think these are all very cheap, and I think these are going to be higher, you know, in my opinion. Now, when are they going to be higher? I would say sometime in the next year, you know, and so I think that some of the easier swing trades or investments to get involved with, you know, the time to enter those is probably right now. You know, I could say the cliched Warren Buffett quote, and I guess I can, which is to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. I think Rockefeller also had a quote where he said the time to buy is when blood is running in the streets, and justifiably blood is running in the streets. I mean, and so I think if there was a time to buy it, it's probably right now. But again, it's something that, like, if you do buy right now, you got to be patient and you got to wait like a year. I mean, you can wait however long you need to, but I think being patient and waiting and being able to just hold until they come back is important. You know, it might be 6 months, it might be a year and a half, but I think eventually all of this stuff is going to be back. At least most large cap companies that are healthy enough to succeed outside of a recession, I think they'll be fine. And I think that the smart investors and the smart traders right now are just buying stuff up. You know, they're not buying it at the highs when things are hyped up. Like most successful investors, when they see something that gets really hyped up on news, they don't buy it after the big move. You know, they don't buy it after the big move. Why? Is because that's when it's the most extended. You know, they instead wait and buy it on big pullbacks and dips. I think we're all right, Mo. I don't know, though. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think we're probably okay. All right, but as long as the stream is running good, I'm okay with it. How's the stream running, guys? Good? Stream good? Let me ask you guys a question. Hold on. All right, guys. Okay, guys. Serious question. I'm going to get some caffeine. How is the sound here? Can y'all hear me right now? Can you hear me right now? And if you can, I'm just going to bring you guys with me while I make my coffee. I'm telling you, just get in and out. Because we're going lower from here. Stream is fine. Sell off to be good. Can y'all hear me right now? Yes. Okay. All right, so y'all can hear me. All right, dope. All right, y'all are coming with me then. All right. You are speaking in English. I know, but what it is that I disconnected myself from my mic. I disconnected myself from my mic, and now I'm bringing my iPad. And really, I was just curious to see how good um, the to see how good the mic was on this iPad, and it sounds pretty solid. Now I just got to figure out how to make coffee. Yeah, you guys just chill there. Hey, what's up, Jonathan Edwards? Yeah, hold on, guys. I just got to figure out how to make coffee. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll be right back. All right. I don't know where the coffee. Oh, there it is. Does anybody know how to use this? This right here? Bro, I have no idea how to use that. Yeah, it's a fixer-upper. Yeah. Anthony, get your mind out the gutter, bro. Looks like a percolator there. Okay. Okay. Like, I'm just gonna abandon this and grab a Coca-Cola or something. Alright. Yeah, I'm just abandoning that, guys. I'm sorry. Alright. This will have to work. Coca-Cola. Alright. Alright. There we go. Now you should be able to hear me. Can you hear me? Testing 1 2 1 2. You should be able to hear me now. Test 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. All right, cool. All right, but yeah, Amazon at 106. I see TANH gapping up some too. USWS. All right, cool. Yeah, I had no idea how to make coffee out of that. We're gonna have to learn. I don't really want Coke in the morning, man. I mean, it's got caffeine and it's just so much sugar early, but we'll make it work. Oh, Rev price target. Oh, dude, yeah, dude, free my grandma, bro. Everybody's contrarians here, dude. Everybody's contrarians, man. Seriously. That's the biggest thing I've noticed running the stream. It could be the most subjective thing ever, you know, or the most literal thing ever, I guess I should say. It could be the most literal or the most subjective interpretation, and somebody's disagreeing. I could say, hey, that stock's moving up. Well, they could say, nah, 5 years ago, 3 months, 2 days, and 7 hours ago, it was green, Today it's red, or whatever. Yeah, I'm all right. What's going on with Shiba Inu this morning? Anyone know of a catalyst there making it run more than other cryptos? No, man, I don't even know. Hook tried to run, but then basically failed. If anyone has anything, it's a good idea to every paycheck invest in Disney and cost average, set it and forget it. In my opinion, I'm doing it. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Hey, have a good day, James. Nice, man. Good work. Rev up to 760s. SPY basically down. I was hoping the SPY could come back. SPY's right around 370. Your lighting is bad. I can't see your face. No, that's okay. Y'all can't see my beautiful face this morning, guys. I'm sorry. Nothing I can really do about it. I'm out in a room. Do you ever want to punch one of us in the face? Oh, all the time, dude. All the time. Oh, man. But yeah, REV is at 760s. Most beautiful face on YouTube, top 3 for sure. Rev is up to 760s. Watching that. MREO is at 170s. CLBS is at 170s. SPY at 370s. Everything else is pretty slow. I mean, it's another slow day. Shiba Inu, they say, is popping up here. Hold on, let me. This is my surroundings, guys. Like I said, you can't really see me. I can't really see stuff that well. It's kind of a lot of crap in this room right now. But let me pull up Shiba Inu. I really want to look at Shiba Inu. All right, so here's Bitcoin. Bitcoin was still at 20.4. So Bitcoin must have like run up big yesterday or something, right? How's the stream? I guess is what I should be asking. Yeah, we're in Michigan. I mean, Shiba's only up about 1% though. It's up some, yeah, it's only up about 1.5%. So it's nice. The problem with Shiba Inu is like, what's the real utility here? All right, so we do have REV starting to push up, and we might run into this $8 resistance level. We got 813 as the high from pre-market. So let's watch $8. Underneath us here, we might have like 750 here as support right around VWAP. And so I'm kind of watching this range here for REV. Big moves, big squeeze. Good. Love these commercials. Day trade for only 1 hour a day. Well, I mean, honestly, that's actually kind of possible, but it doesn't mean the person preaching it is correct. Most of the time, they're just trying to sell something sleazy. And so I usually only day trade for about an hour every day. I don't really trade longer than that. Now, the fact that I run the stock market show, which is kind of just a show, you know, like we're covering all the big news and stuff like that in stock market. But if I wasn't running the stream, like I might show up like 30, 40 minutes before the open and just kind of trade for that hour after the opening bell and then just walk away and be done for the day every day. Be much easier. And I could sleep in. But like show must go on, so we do it. But yeah. Wait, you can't bring tunes? Or you can't hear music? All right, here, I fix it. All right, yeah, there's Shiba Inu. What's up, big? All right, hold on. If y'all can't hear the music, let me fix it. There you go. Now you should be able to. Let me know. All right, yeah, REB at 8. You should be able to hear the music now. Yeah, Rev at 805's here. Rev is a high short float stock too, man. That thing's got a big float. Yeah, I think $10. For me, I'm more baby steps. $10 is like a big level that we should watch for REB. $10. Hey, what's up, TD? D-Nay? Are we going into a recession forever? No. I got my stream running. You can look up like float checker too. Yeah, so REV still has a very high short float. So if we're looking at REV, got 5.5 million in the float, about 30 to 40% short float, and it's creeping up to $8 a share. So it's a small float stock with a very high short float as well. So we'll see. RDX go more down. Yeah, MREO is up there. We're still watching CLVS too. Oh, you must mean Redbox. Yeah, Redbox is at 1050s, man. And again, but Redbox has mostly been consolidating over the last few days. I mean, if we really look at it objectively from the 15th to today, roughly over the last week or so, Redbox has been between 1050 and 13s, 14s. And so we're at the bottom of the range now, sure. And Revlon just broke highs. We're at 812s. So Revlon's starting to pop. It's starting to move up. SPY at 370s roughly. CLVS is trying to. Good morning from Amityville. Hey, what's up, man? Good morning. Yeah, I'm in Michigan right now. Y'all don't have music now? I can hear the music. It's strange. Oh, wow, there's a train. Y'all hear the train? It's kind of cool. Can y'all really not hear this music? Can y'all hear it now? Yeah. There's a train going off. All right, so the SPY is popping back up. It's at 330s or 730s or 370s. That's loud. That's loud. Is the music loud or is the train loud? Redbox still dipping, guys. Look at Redbox. 1050s for Redbox. Music a little loud. Well, we're trying, guys. We're trying. Better? Let me know if that's better. Yeah, oil down today. That's dragging the market down, I think, too. There's like IMPP, INDO, ExxonMobil. Gush. Down. No, not better? Sheesh, man. It's hard to please you guys, man. What's fine? Music good now? Okay. Hey, what's up? What's up, Beach? Oh. Hey, Beach. Sorry. I'm just now thinking of this. I have to go buy myself a monitor while I'm here. And so it might actually be better to wait for you to do your show and wait for Joel to do his show after I get another monitor, because it's going to be really hard for me to manage and set up the other shows from. I only have one monitor right now. It's one of the reasons why when I turn the music down, you guys see this page here, is because I only have one monitor and I'm running the rest from an iPad. And it's not a it's I completely forgot. I was supposed to bring two monitors with me, so I would have 4 monitors here, 3. So I'd kind of be able to just do my normal work since we're going to be here for a few weeks. But I completely forgot my 2 monitors, and so I'm going to have to at least go out and buy a cheapo monitor today, and that should allow me to get you guys set up a little bit better. So I hope that's okay. No, it's all good, guys. I'm just kind of messing with everybody. SIDU. SIDU's at 530s right now, so it might be able to come back. I was looking at CLVS, MREO. Those look good. Again, I'm in Michigan, everybody. I'm in Michigan. I'm not going to say where exactly. I am in Michigan. I'm in Michigan. That's all I'll say. I'm a few hours from Chicago. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, Beach. Sorry to keep kind of posting it back, man. My big mistake, Beach, was that I left my monitors. And so I'm only running on my laptop and an iPad right now. And this works fine. I mean, if I have to do something, I can always just kind of put the screen down, but it's just going to be a lot harder for me. It would be a lot easier if I had another computer or another monitor here, which I don't, unfortunately. So I'll go to Best Buy today sometime and get all set up, because again, I'm going to be here for at least a few weeks. Yeah, something else. Carol's here with me. I mean, somebody else said that Carol and I were having problems. That's just not true. Carol's here with me. You know, Carol drove here. And so yeah, everything's fine. I mean, I'm at Carol's mom's house. You know, if Carol wasn't here, that'd be kind of weird. I mean, kind of, but you know, point is, Carol's fine. Carol and I are fine. You know, we're just taking a trip. Yeah, people just say things. Yeah, they're wishing 100%. You know, about the Carol thing. You know. And I know Joel asked me too, but I'm not talking about Joel, but somebody else asked me as well. Um, all right, nice DW. Lessons learned for trading while traveling. Yeah, don't forget your monitors, bro. You know, that's what I did, man. I forgot my monitors, dude. That was the biggest thing. Like, it was just a big mess. We were supposed to take a truck, and then we ended up taking our other car. And I'm so glad we took our newer vehicle because that was a long trip, man. Nah, dude. Yeah, Michigan's fun NASCAR. It's nice out here, man. Revlon up to 820s. No, never tried a JB. Revlon to 10 today. Yeah, Revlon up to 830s right now. Ramping up right now. Look at Revlon. I don't know, Anthony. Certainly possible. It just depends on what the notes. Yeah, I'm looking up the Powell speech now, Anthony. I got you. Hold on. All right, what's today? Today is the 22nd. All right, so at 9:30 Eastern, Jerome Powell is going to do a semi-annual monetary policy report to Congress. If that's what you're talking about, that is going to be at 9:30, and then it's also going to be at 10 tomorrow. But yeah, that's going to be at 9:30. The Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs in the U.S. Senate. Revlon pulling back some. It's at 790s right now. 790s. Try it always. Love getting it in Michigan. Great taste vendors. Yeah, man. We're gonna have to go to the beach a few times and do some stuff while we're here. It should be fun, dude. I'm excited, man. Last time I came to Michigan, I don't know if you guys remember. If you've been with the stream long enough, you might remember. You know, it was back when Mitch still worked with me. Uh, you know, so like back when Mitch still worked with me, we came to Michigan, same place we are now. We came on vacation, and this was like 2 years ago. But I was sick. I remember I had just started getting my stomach problems. It was like 2 years ago, and I had just started getting sick. And I didn't really get to enjoy the trip because we took a plane, and I remember just being on ginger ale and ginger chews, and I couldn't really eat anything good and all that stuff. And so it wasn't really as fun of a trip as it could have been. And so this trip, I'm feeling fine. I can eat whatever I want again. And because of that, we're drinking Coca-Cola in the morning. Cheers to you guys. Yeah, exactly. Beach. Yeah, man. Well, the mobile hotspot is actually great. I mean, the internet's good enough where I am now where I don't need to use my mobile hotspot, but the mobile hotspot basically enables me to stream whenever I need to. At this point in time, I've traveled enough while running this live stream to where I certainly can power the entire live stream most of the time with a mobile hotspot. And so the mobile hotspots have gotten good enough to where you can basically just use them and power your entire live stream if you want. Hey, what's up, Chris? Good morning. Good morning. I read somewhere that because of rates rising, people are less likely to use oil, hence the drop. Well, that's the whole point of it, though. That's the whole point of raising rates, Jojo, is like, you know, the entire point of raising rates is to combat inflation. And the logic behind that is that they raise rates to discourage buying and discourage spending. And when spending and buying goes down, in order to remain competitive, the vendors and suppliers and whomever have to lower pricing in order to remain competitive. And so in turn that, obviously lowers inflation, it lowers pricing, which is what inflation is, it's high prices. And so yeah, the whole point of raising rates is to make slow down buying, slow down, because here's the real logic of it is that regardless of how high inflation gets, if people are still buying, prices are just going to continue to go up for the most part, right? That's the whole logic behind it, is that if people are still buying, prices are going to continue to rise. And the only real way to make inflation go down is to discourage buying right now. Discourage buying, especially like real estate, in my opinion. Real estate and gas. And so when less people buy gas, less people, you know, less people buy it, and in turn, in order to stay competitive, prices have to come back down, for these businesses, and in turn that lowers inflation, obviously. And so that's kind of the logic here, but I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I know you know that, Chris. I'm just kind of, me, I'm just kind of teaching it to everybody here. Good for people to understand, I think. GGPI, Polestar almost at 10 again, agreement today or tomorrow. Yeah, let's look at Polestar. GGPI at 9.99, almost $10. Right, exactly. That's basically the easy way to say it. Supply and demand, remove demand, lowers the supply, thus lowering prices. Exactly. And I understand it, I don't know if I'm for it, but I understand it. I will admit inflation is way, way too high right now. And one of the problems with real estate right now is that the market's crazy. People are waiving notice of appraisals. They're just putting in offer after offer, at list price or higher. And the real problem with the real estate market right now is that people still keep buying. People still buy. Everybody wants to get in on the hot market, but eventually it's gonna go. And I'm worried about where things will be when it does. Yeah, I got you. All right, there you go. Revlon's still at $8. Yeah, my words per minute's got to be pretty slow on a touchscreen too. I mean, on a keyboard, I can type fat, like up there with the best, man. Like I said, I did that typing test, and the best I ever did was 110 or 115 words per minute, maybe 120. And so I can type very, very fast. But that's only on a keyboard, and the reason I can type that fast is because I don't know if they even do it nowadays, but I took a typing class in high school. I remember typing class. It was keyboarding, is what it was actually called. It wasn't called typing. It was called keyboarding, and or it was called it's called something. Uh, but I took that class when I was in high school. I don't even know if they still offer those type of classes. Do people just learn organically, or are there still typing classes in school nowadays? Yeah, definitely top 3 typers in the world right now for sure. Arguable top 4. Uh, you close to Belle Isle? I'm not sure, to be honest. I have no idea where I am. I mean, I know where I am, but I don't know where I am. Yeah, keyboarding 101. Hey. Yep, price is crazy. Home bought 2 years ago, 480,000, sold for 750. Yeah, man. Crude oil below 105. Really, really good news. Yeah, man. It means that oil prices will probably drop. Hey, what's up, Gold Standard? Awesome, thank you. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, Rev at 804s, 805s here. We got MREO at 170. CLVS is trying to move. There's GGPI, Polestar at 990. Still watching that. Watching the SPY. Yeah, I know a lot of people are sitting on cash, but again, me personally, I think it's time to buy things up. I think prices are going to go back down. I think whenever the Feds are this aggressive with monetary policy like this, um, with raising rates, I think that that's a sign that they're going to combat the inflation head on, and with that, we're going to see some better pricing. I think Amazon's at 105 bucks, Disney is at 91, 92 bucks. I just think there's a lot of really cheap things in the market right now, and I think I tend to agree with Beach, which is that the people that get hurt the most are people that are just not the people that are just going to the people that are too scared to start buying right now. And again, not an investment professional. I'm not liable if you lose. I have no idea what things are going to do, and I might just be very easily wrong here, and the market might just turn, and large caps might crash more. What I will say though is I'm very, very confident that over the next year or two, we're going to see higher prices than where we're at now. And I'm very, very confident in that. I think over the next year or two, we're going to see higher prices, and I think everything's very, very cheap, including Disney, Apple, Amazon, whatever blue chip you like, especially tech. And so, yeah, I'm pretty confident we're going to see some comebacks. And again, it just seems like obvious, logical buys. Yeah, I feel you, Beach. Hi, everyone. Don't buy REV now. They are quick to shut off option trading these days. And once they do, you're screwed if you bought. Meta might not. Yeah, I don't know if I like Meta, Chris. That's one that I think, regardless of most tech and blue chip companies that I like, I don't like the sentiment of Meta long term. I think Meta is one of the most vulnerable social media companies right now. Um, and I think that Meta mixed with the fact that most people don't use Facebook. Most young people don't use Facebook anymore. And I'm sure we're gonna get a few people like I still use it. And listen, I use Facebook as well. I'm a millennial. Like I grew up in the early and mid 2000s as a teenager and youngster. And so I still use Facebook because that's what people my age do, but I'm talking about like the younger generation. Like if you're under 25, you probably don't use Facebook, you know? And so of course you might use Instagram, and in that regard, Facebook owns Instagram, and so they might be okay. I just think there's too many vulnerabilities for Facebook nowadays. I think it's just too risky, you know? I think social media companies have a specific finite lifespan, usually, depending on what they are, except for like YouTube and like stuff like that. I think that YouTube serves a purpose in video, and so because of that, it's more immune than other social media companies like Facebook. But I think Facebook is vulnerable, and I think Facebook is risky, and so I'm not holding Facebook long term. I just think there's too much risk. I think there's other cheap things that I can invest in that are going to give me better returns than Facebook, even if it goes up, which I think it probably will, regardless. I just think there's other better gains to be made, and I think Disney is probably one of my favorite ones right now. Disney is sitting currently at 92 bucks, which is very, very cheap. Yeah. I use Facebook like it's eBay, mainly just a marketplace. Yeah, and I've used the marketplace as well. Um, but yeah, for me, I don't know. I'm just not. I use Facebook, but I also understand and acknowledge the vulnerabilities within it. Yeah, Zelda, I disagree. Um, I think that Disney is diversified enough that regardless of whether it gets Senate approval, extension, that Disney is going to be fine. And I'll explain why. Like, a lot of people hate on Disney for political reasons. Like, they hate on Disney, they don't like Disney for political reasons or whatever it is, right? But the reality of Disney is that Disney is a freaking money making machine. You know, if we're talking about Disney Plus, which is where most people are bringing up Disney, if we're talking about Disney Plus grew 30% year over year in their latest numbers, which was I think a few months ago. Outside of that growth in Disney Plus, Disney owns a ton of incredibly profitable and big market capitalization companies. You know, ESPN, uh, Hulu, um, Disney Plus, Star Wars, Marvel. You know, like I said, ESPN. Um, Disney just owns everything in media, and so with that, Disney's going to be fine long term. And regardless of anything, you know, Disney will be fine. Disney lost the copyright for Winnie the Pooh. I think that was most likely a decision on their part. I don't think they lost the copyright. I think they probably just. I don't think Disney Pooh is. I don't think Winnie the Pooh is Disney's biggest money maker right now, and so I don't think it really matters to them that much about Winnie the Pooh. You know, even when I went to Disney World, there was not that much Disney Winnie the Pooh stuff, and so I think Winnie the Pooh is one of their older name brands that they're kind of running, you know, out of interest in. I think, in my opinion, if they wanted it, I don't know. Yeah, Disney is by definition too big to fail. It's a cash cow. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Customers aren't leaving as much as you think they are, Pony. I mean, I think the ones that are leaving are just louder. But I think even with like Obi-Wan, the new Disney Plus series, Disney's gonna be fine. Like I said, I think people act like Disney is going to fail because of political bias, but like Disney is a money making machine that owns everything in media. They own everything. They own ESPN, man. When I buy my UFCs, something you would think is completely independent of Disney, Disney makes money. You know, and so like I said, Disney's just too big to fail, and so I think it's very cheap right here at 92 cents, and I think yeah, it'll be fine. IK&A is up there too, 390s. I can see portions of Disney failing, only parts. Yeah, Disney Plus subscribers were the only one that were up out of all the streaming giants. Disney Plus grew. I think it was 35, maybe it might have been more than that year over year. 35% year over year or more growth. So I think Disney's fine. $92, not cents. Yeah, but when you look at a company with the market capitalization size of Disney, $92, it being under $100 is very cheap, especially when you look at where it was earlier in the year. But again, I think people are just biased against Disney for political reasons, you know, and so that kind of clouds their judgment. But to be honest, I don't care about any of that stuff. I don't care about any of that stuff. I think that Disney is gonna be fine and money making machine, you know. Oh, I said 92 cents. Oh, my apologies. Sorry, JB. 92 cents would be lovely though, you know. How many shares of Disney would you buy if it was 92 cents? Tell me. Let me know, guys. I'm a Disney subscriber but never paid for it because of Verizon. I have Verizon. Does that mean I get free Disney Plus? Because I'm paying independently for both of them right now. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think Winnie the Pooh loss is that big of an L for Disney. I think that Winnie the Pooh is not really widely used anymore. It's kind of one of those brands that kind of fell off. It's not really like they've tried to make a few movies about it over the last 20, 30 years, and most of the movies they make fail. And so I just don't think Disney cares that much about Winnie the Pooh anymore. And that's unfortunate. I always liked Winnie the Pooh as a child, but I just don't think they care about it anymore, you know? I don't know, man. I went to Disney World. I went to Disney World in February. We went to Disney World, and when we went, it was packed, and it was borderline winter when we went, and it was packed. Um, Disney World in Florida at least makes about $20 million every day, and the margins are very good too. And so when I went in, it was packed, and Disney World makes a ton of money. Yeah, what's up, Beach? We've hit it 92 cents is over. Yeah, oil down big today. Um, what's I always forget about the best oil ETFs. What are some good oil ETFs to watch? Yeah, honestly, I've always liked Universal. Manina. Universal was always my favorite place to go. I went to Universal as a kid, and like I think Carol and her family are a little bit different when they go to Disney World. But like I always went to Universal and I loved it. They had the Jaws ride, they had King Kong, they had Back to the Future, they had Twister. Those are the rides I remember as a kid. Back to the Future, Twister, King Kong, Jaws. I know they got rid of Jaws, but I always loved Universal Studios because, to be honest, I liked Universal movies better than Disney movies. And so it's like I actually got to see the movies that were my favorite as a kid, which were Back to the Future, Jaws, King Kong. Like I always liked, those kind of movies. Gush, drip, yeah. Here's Gush. It's down big, you know, oil down big, which is good. I mean, this is great, guys. Everybody's panicking. This is good news. You want to see oil down here, like you really do. You want to see oil down, you know. Because hopefully this means that raising rates is doing its job. Hopefully, and hopefully with the oil prices dropping, it's because people aren't buying as much gas and they're trying to remain competitive. So hopefully, this is what's supposed to happen. But ET was my fave. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been to Universal Studios in a solid 20 years, though. 15, 20 years. Last time I went. And so I don't even know what Universal looks like. I tried to go the last time. Unfortunately, the last time we went to Disney World, we had pre-purchased the tickets and we had pre-purchased the tour guides. And if y'all haven't ever had tours are really the way to do Disney. Like that was the coolest experience I've had in Disney, where it's like we had these VIP tour guides and like I kind of felt bad, bro. We would skip everybody. Like they would go up to the line and the line would be packed and they would just kind of they would just open the gate, let us skip in front of everybody, ride the ride and leave, and everybody's kind of mean mugging us as we passed by them. I felt bad, but it was super expensive, but it was worth it, you know. If you got young kids, that's what you want to do. Hey, what's up, Ride? Yeah, I don't know. Here's a question. We're going to do a poll today, guys. We're going to do a poll. And the poll is going to say, do you think the poll is going to say, do you think these lower gas prices, do you think do you think these current lower gas prices help the economy or help the market? I guess is what we're going to say. I'll have to think of a more delicate way to put that, but yeah. Sorry, guys. Here, hold on 1 second. Sorry, guys. Forgive me 1 second. We're gonna put myself up here while we do this poll. 1 second, team. My apologies. I just gotta click this once and then we're good. All right, there we go. All right. Dude, how does it won't let me do a poll. For whatever reason, it's just not letting me do a poll, which is okay, I guess. But yeah, Revlon at 780s. We got MREO at 169s. We got CLVS at 170s. Oils, the number one thing that creates inflation is how PR. Yeah. I need to hire some oil stocks, keep making money. All right, Revlon at 780s. Pulling back here. Let's see if we bounce at VWAP. We're right around VWAP now for Revlon. Right around that area now. Totally confirmed. You are the second best looking trader in the world right now. Oh, bro. Top 3 for sure. Yeah, I don't know, Tina. We'll see about Revlon. Yeah, I hope. Hey, thank you, Larry. Yeah, man, everything's good. Like I said, if you're just now joining us, yeah, Fed Chair Powell testifies right at 9:30. I don't know why, but like he is. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, hit the notification bell. For everybody wondering, I am at my mother-in-law's house in Michigan right now. We've been planning this trip for a few months. I was originally supposed to bring multiple monitors with me, but I left my monitors at home. And yeah, a few people were, thought something was wrong. Nothing is wrong. I am in Michigan right now on vacation with my family. We try to come out here for the summers at least once every few years. And so today, this was a Michigan year, and Carol's with me. Carol's just sleeping. I'm at her mother-in-law's house, so it'd be kind of weird if she wasn't here, But yeah, everything's fine. I'm just traveling right now in Michigan. I should have my stream should be fine today. Internet seems to be working good, and my monitors. I'm making it work with just an iPad. But yeah. Hey, nice, Larry. We'll be here for 2 weeks. We're gonna be here for a little bit over 2 weeks. We drove here, and so that's kind of what it was. So, you guys called me you guys called me in. I think yesterday I was at Memphis. I was either in Memphis or Arkansas. Yeah, of course, space. Let me know if you guys see anything else. I mean, I know CLVS is moving, MREO is moving, Revlon is still the one that everybody's talking about. And then I see OBCI, but that looks like some type of acquisition, I'm guessing. QTNT gapping up is at like 53 cents. Rosie's staying with my mom and her sister. And so I'm letting my mom stay at my house. My mom, we have a fenced in yard and my mom doesn't. And so my mom is kind of house sitting for us. And, Rosie's with her sister, Yeah, it's a drive, Paul. It's a long drive, brother. What's he going to say now? Papa Powell? I don't know, man. We'll see. Yeah, I'll have to look up how close that is to me, Larry. Michigan's beautiful, man. I love Michigan. Just farmland. Yeah, it's definitely a long drive. Mullen at 150s. Yeah, I've been to Mackinac Island. Yeah, so here's a story. One time when I was younger, when I was like 17, 18, I used to take the Greyhound to go see my mom, because my mom lived in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada, and I lived in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And so I never got to see my mom because my mom lived up here in, up north, and I just never got to see her. And so I would take Greyhounds, I'd pay like $50 because we didn't have enough money for me to really fly. And so I would take the bus basically, and I would take the Greyhound all the way from Baton Rouge all the way up to like Mackinac Island, Michigan, or like Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. And so there's one time where my dad bought me the ticket, and I'm like 17, and so my dad bought me like the ticket, but he bought me the wrong one. And so I ended up my mom was supposed to pick me up at like Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, and instead it brought me to Mackinac Island. And this was in the winter. This was in the heat of the winter. So it was snowing, it was cold, and I was not ready for that, man. I was not ready for that. This was back before cell phones really got big. This was in like 2006. And so I remember I had like a little flip phone that had minutes that I would have to add to it. But yeah, so my dad brought me the wrong ticket, and so they bring me up and they drop me off at Mackinac Island, and it's like closed. Everything's closed on Mackinac Island, and it's like 11 or 12 at night, and I don't have a phone, and I literally had like a short sleeve shirt on, and so I sat there for like 4 hours freezing until my mom figured it out and came and got me. But that's the most thing I can remember from Mackinac Island was it was cold, man. It was cold. But yeah, those greyhounds were tough, bro. I don't know how I did that as a youngster, man. Those greyhounds were tough, man. Once you enter into Michigan, yeah, we're nowhere near Sault Ste. Marie. Yeah, we're not going. I'm not going anywhere near Sault Ste. Marie right now. We're not around there. We're close to Chicago currently. Yeah, Revlon with big shares at 780s for Revlon, just under $8 at 830s right now. Yeah. Yeah, we're in Michigan, just right across the Great Lakes from Chicago. No, no, I don't mean Detroit. I mean Chicago. Greyhound trip, bro. That's what I used to do, man. I used to take the Greyhound all the way across the country. I would ride that Greyhound. I would sleep on it. Um, Bus stations were sketchy, But I was young. I was 17. I was resilient, young and resilient, and you know, I'd hang out with people on the bus, and we would swap CDs, and I would just chill with everybody. I remember it was fun. You know, got to see the world as a youngster. Good for me. Yeah, it took about 2 days. And then sometimes I would take the train. Like sometimes I would take the train up to Chicago and then get off of the train of Chicago and walk to the Greyhound station and then hop on a bus and take that the rest of the way. But most of the time I just took the Greyhound straight. Tough trip. Tough trip. Wouldn't do it at my age now. Yeah. I think the Swiss cheese arc is gonna carry on today. I don't know, man. Maybe. You know. Like I said, I'm really not trying to seem like I'm mad or bitter. I'm just protective. Like y'all really don't understand how many people I've had reach out to me being like, "Hey, bro, let's be friends, dude. Hey, man, let's be friends. Promote my channel, guys." And then it's like, "Oh, but I'm gonna start streaming at the same time as you using your keywords, and I'm basically just testing your intelligence to see how dumb you are to see if you'll build up your competition." You know, and it's just kind of like, nah. At this point in time, I'm just kind of like, nah. Y'all ain't getting plugs for me anymore. You know. Because I think my channel, like I think I work with a lot of up and coming channels, and one thing y'all have to give me credit for this. I do help a lot of young channels get bigger. Beach Bum, Joel Strait, Kyle Vu used to come on the channel. Relentless used to be here, and like we've helped a lot of small channels grow. You know, and like I'm cool with some people that stream at the same time as me, like Relentless. I'm cool with Bulldog Trading. I'm cool with Benzinga. Obviously, I'm cool with. But like, if you're some up and coming channel, you know, just don't try to promote yourself here. It's just not gonna work. Yeah, Revlon, man. Revlon at 760s. Let's see if it holds at 750s. Oh, you don't know Studio? I'm the top 3 best looking traders in the world right now, bro. You know, you're in the presence of greatness right now, studio. You know, but no, Revlon at 750s, super high short float, and we'll see if it bounces. He didn't really spawn from me, but he was he came here. You know, he would hang out here, and so I know him from that. We got MREO at 170, so it's kind of a slow day, you know. CLVS is the only other one. I don't really see any other good gappers aside from the oil craziness. It's kind of slow right now. What is Tesla? Tesla under 700. I think $700 is the big level. You know, that's the level we should watch. Hold on one second. Good day, sir. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind getting up early. We got Revlon at 790s. Yeah, I think getting up early was good. We got ADAP. We got Rev. We got USD, USWS. But again, I mean, I just don't see much else. I'm looking at other stuff. I mean, we got like AFRI that looks good. What about SIDU? I know this one ran yesterday. It's all the way down at 530s right now, though. So I just don't know if that's the right move to trade that one. BOXD. What about AERC? That's another one I've been looking at. Yeah, BOXD is kind of up there. It's at 187s. Let's see if it holds. RIGL. It's at 130s. Yeah, we're watching MREO. Again, though, a lot of these I'm just waiting for. I'm not going to push too hard with these now. QTNT. Yeah, and somebody said, bro, you got $80,000. You got 300 people here. Honestly, bro, me getting 300 to 400 people here every day is actually pretty good for like other day trading channels. Like, yeah, I could promote AMC and get like maybe like 1,000 or 2,000 people here, but like that's just because that crowd is really big. The day trading audience is actually pretty small. You know, it's not huge, and I think I see. I'll put it this way: I see other day trading channels that have like 160, 170,000 people there that get less than 200 people there every day, and so it's like in terms of like market, in terms of like competition relative to what we get, we're actually doing pretty good relative to most other people. I just think that the day trading audience and the day trading niche is small, and this is what other creators have to understand as well: is that the day trading niche is small. It's not a big niche, you know. And so we got a lot of people that are subscribed that just watch my videos. Most of the ones that are subscribed, they watch my back testing videos, which we haven't been able to put out. %80 short float for Rev. Yeah, that's crazy. It's at 780s. OBCI, AQST. Yeah, we can look at it. My iPad's gonna die here, guys. Thoughts on Intel? What's Intel's symbol now? INTC is what it is. I don't know. I think I don't know. Honestly, I think most large caps like this, it's just dip buys. I think long term these will all be up, but again, I might be wrong and they might just crash. I really have no idea. Yeah. Yeah, 9:30. Jerome Powell is going to be testifying at the Monetary Policy Committee. Yeah. Yeah, you really need money to day trade properly, and it's difficult to execute. Agree, it's a small niche. Yeah, it for sure is. And I mean, that's why we're kind of pivoting to larger investing, which I really think is the move. There's just more traders there. And it's also, I think, investing is just easier money. Like it truly is. Like the easiest way, in my opinion, the easiest way to make money in the stock market is to research healthy companies that are extended, like right now, and just buy and hold for a few years, or longer. Diversify into as many companies as you need to, depending on what your bankroll is, and then just hold for years. Easiest way to make money. You're almost guaranteed to make money that way. And of course, that's less exciting than day trading, of course. And we day trade and, we do a lot of fun stuff, but the easiest money in the market, don't get it wrong. The easiest money in the market is 100% value investing. Just researching healthy companies, buy and hold for 5 years, 10 years, whatever you want to hold it for. Really, you could probably hold them for 2 years and still make money. And that truly is the easiest money to make. I would say there's a lot of really profitable swing trading setups and strategies that you could use as well outside of day trading. I just think day trading is more exciting. Revlon up to 780, so we're watching that. We got CLVS at 160s. Yeah, my laptop is gonna die here, so I'll have to plug and grab the other one that's plugged in and swap it out in a second. Yeah, I think so as well, Jeff. I think people are going to be super frustrated for not getting in. And again, I think it's really hard for some people because I think it's really easy for people to get kind of locked into. Um, I think it's one of those things where people get locked into. I think it's more so that I think a lot of people get trapped up in the doom and gloom of the stock market right now. I think there's a lot of big drops. There's a lot of big weakness and red action and bearishness, and I think people are just scared. And I think it's really easy for people to fall into the trap of everything's going to crash, everything's going to crash. And so when things are really cheap, and like when there is value to be had in the market from things being so cheap, people are so nervous about drops that they just refuse to buy and they just sit on cash. And again, I am not that type of trader. I usually like to let my money work if I'm doing something, but I also understand being scared right now. And again, let me know what you guys like or see in the market. What do you think about Benzinga having such a massive team behind him? Are they going to break out big viewership like other big channels? I think Benzinga's pretty young as a channel, and I think Benzinga gets views, man. Benzinga gets views. Like Benzinga gets, their show in the morning, pre-market prep, gets thousands of views, thousands of people there live every day. And so I don't think they have small viewership. I mean, the only real way to get views right now is to pump AMC. You pump AMC or GameStop, you're going to have a lot of viewers, and so you got a lot of channels that are just desperate to pump AMC and GameStop and kind of pander to that crowd. But I think I think there's only a finite amount of people that watch the stock market every day, Um, MEIP, yeah, we could look at it. But no, I think Benzinga gets views. Pre-market prep gets a few thousand people there. Yeah, but I mean that's pretty standard internet. It's more so has to do with the stock market, bro. Like I said, man. people overestimate how many people there are to watch stuff. Like in pre-market, yeah, you're going to get views. After pre-market, views go down substantially. So it's kind of like if you're going to run a live streaming channel like Benzinga, your views are going to drop after the main pre-market show. I'll put it this way: there's just far more investors than there are day traders, right? And so their investing show gets big views, and then the day trading show gets less, but it still kills it, man. They still do great, in my opinion, at least. Yeah, I'm looking at MEIP. It's okay. It's just pretty slow. There are shows with 6,000 to 8,000. I know, but here's the best way to put it. Okay, look at somebody like Ross Cameron. Okay, like Ross Cameron, he's got almost 1 million subscribers, right? How many people does he get on his shows with 1 million subscribers? He gets like 1 to 2,000. And so, in that scheme, me getting 300-400 people here, that's 20 to 40% of his views. I'm happy to get that. If I get 20 to 40% of somebody that has 1 million subscribers views, then that's great. It's all relative. And so there might be shows that get 4,000 and 8,000, but like that's at the very, 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 very top of what we're watching, and just because shows get that many doesn't mean that the shows underneath it aren't good or aren't getting views. I'll put it this way: if you can get over 100 people to watch a show, you'll make $50,000 a year from it. You get over 100 people to watch, you'll make at least 50K, on average. If you can get 100 people consistently in your live streams, you'll get at least 50K a year, is what you'll make roughly by having that size of a community. And so, yeah. 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 I mean, I don't think they're bots. I think that just regular investing is a much larger audience than day trading, swing trading. Just investing in stocks is a much bigger audience than anything else. And so it's like I said, it's like in the end, I'm just glad to have this community. And like I make money in other ways, but like we're a good community. We got 80,000 subscribers. We get hundreds of people here every day. The stream gets about 2,000 to 3,000 views a day, and so in the end, I'm happy with what we do here. Oh, BHAT sounds like bot. Yeah, for sure. What is BHAT doing? Ooh, man, this one's ramping up. Let me look at the catalyst for this. Another thing y'all have to think, like Benzinga is a software company, and so it's like their main goal isn't to get views. Is not only to get views. Like they're a software company, and so they're building up their stuff. Yeah, I don't see any catalyst for this. Do y'all know the catalyst for BHAT? Don't see anything here on TOS. Not saying there's nothing there. I can't really look at my main sources for this type of stuff because of where I am, and I only have one monitor. But yeah. BHAT is a gap fill. Yeah, it's just odd, man. I mean, this is a big percentage move here. It was at 60 cents. And so this is a big catalyst. This is like 65% gain in pre-market right now. It's at 105, maybe more. Yeah, it's a little bit more than that actually. So it's a big move. It's a gap fill. What's up with IK&A? Yeah, I might have to switch, guys. I might have to switch directions because it's hard for me to see right now. IK&A gapped up some and then failed. We did have Rev just recently tap highs up there at 8s and then pull back down. Check daily. Yeah, but even okay, I'll put it this way. Even if it has a daily move, this is not a technical move here. This is not a technical move. Like this isn't technical. Like stocks aren't going to do this technically in penny stocks. Like this is catalyst driven in one way or another. It sounds like this is somebody taking big size. And so I guess it could be technical, but yeah, it's not going to be. It's not just going to be a gap fill. It's more so going to be. Usually this is going to be catalyst driven, and even if a catalyst isn't showing, I'm assuming maybe Insider took a bunch of shares, or something. It could be getting pumped up by somebody, by some room, and yeah, we'll see. All right, guys. We get about 330 people here, which is pretty solid. And yeah, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We certainly appreciate it. Yeah, I don't see too much else. I mean, we're watching the SPY here. We'll see what happens. SPY at 369.70s. How high do you think Rev is going to go today? I don't know. Revlon is a short squeeze potentially. I mean, there's a few different catalysts that came out for Rev, specifically that they're filing for Chapter 11, which is a reorganizational bankruptcy. But there's a one as well. Reddit has kind of picked it up, and it's got a very high short float. It's speculated to be up to 80% now for Revlon. Again, that's speculated to be. I can't confirm whether that's actually true or not. And so Rev is up big, but again, who knows if it's going to hold up there or not. Yeah, it's hot right now. You have a solid audience, and I've been subbed for about 2 years. Hey, thank you, Internet. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, like I said, I mean, people can critique the size. None of it matters. In the end, I know the market that I'm in. You know what I mean? I know the market I'm in. And so, yeah, I mean, in the end, considering our market, I'm doing pretty solid, and we're happy with it. The market's just slower this year. It really is. Like last year when we had all that craziness, we were getting like 600 to 700, and then this year we're getting 300 to 400. But it's just less market activity this year for sure. Last year we had the crazy AMC GameStop run and big all that craziness, and then this year we're kind of getting the hangover from it. With all these crazy drops and inflation. And so there's just less people spending money in the stock market this year. And it'll go back up. It moves in waves. But right now it's just kind of fear is reigning, if that makes sense, Be careful of offerings on REV. If they are filing for bankruptcy, they're going to need some money. Yeah, it's certainly possible. Does anybody know if they have any offerings registered? They have to register these offerings, and so usually you can check filings to see if they have any offerings registered to see the likelihood of getting hit with one. Yeah, I might have to turn somewhere here and kind of sit right here. I'm kind of hitting the suns in my eyes now. Or maybe I could just move over a little bit here and probably still be fine. I'm just glad my stream is working while we're here. Yeah, man. What a crazy time. Yeah, for sure. Summer goes down. Like I said, it's the stock market hangover this year, man. Thoughts on GMVD? Hey, thank you, BP. I appreciate the donation. Thoughts on GMVD? 500K short exempts due today. Sorry, I'm having the suns in my eyes. Yeah, GMVD looks interesting, man. It's up a little bit in pre-market. It's over $1 though. I want to see it hold over one. Reach some highs early in the year, so it has the likelihood to run, and it did run yesterday as well. So yeah, I just want to see it hold over $1. I think $1 is a big psychological level for this, and on a technical basis, I think that's what you kind of want to see is you want to see it push over $1, hold that level of support, and then continue. I do want to see a little bit more volume for this one as well for GMVD. If that catalyst is true that you're mentioning, I mean, we're certainly going to keep it on watch for momentum to show up. But again, I think holding over $1 is really important, and we'll see if it happens or not. Sorry, guys, I gotta go get my another iPad. So hold on one second. All right, guys, bear with me, team. All right, guys, hold on one second. Let me get this one set up now. Just kind of able to get. Honestly, running the stream from an iPad is not that bad, man. It's not that bad. Hold on one second. Just got to get everything connected here. All right, and yeah, we still have REV. It's still at 803s. Should still be logged in. There we go. All right, that should work. Let me know. Let me know if the sound and everything's good. You can make sure you can hear the volume still and the music. BHAT at 98 cents. 98 cents. REV is at 803s. Okay, so there's an S3 shelf offering on Rev filed back in March, and then a prospectus for an offering filed in April. So be careful. Yeah, so that means there could be offering potential. Now, again, it doesn't mean that's the case. BHAT pulling back down some. I mean, again, y'all just be careful, But Revlon has a very high short float, and so it's probably getting squeezed up some too. I think this is probably a squeeze to a certain extent, and it's up to 813s now. It looks good. It's about 820 market time now. 820. MREO is at 160, so MREO is still breaking down. Anything else? I mean, I see UXIN, which I believe is oil, right? I think UXIN is oil, if I'm not mistaken. It's up to 53 cents. I see AFRI, and these are all former runners that I've seen before, like ACOR is trying. Okay, so they can't. Okay, so they can't exercise the shelf while in Chapter 11. Is that true? There is no offering right now, Jason. IKNA. Revlon up to 815s, 820s. I doubt a government Chapter 11 lets you do offering. Chapter 11 has rules. Yeah, for sure. And so that's probably true. And so I don't think offering is a big worry right now for this. Yeah, I think that's probably accurate. I don't think they're going to allow offerings in the midst of Chapter 11 reorganizational bankruptcy. I just don't think that's what they're going to be doing. But again, I mean, maybe not. Maybe it could be wrong there. But yeah, Rev is up to 817s, 819s.
Yeah, Reliance buyout rumor for Revlon is big too. I think it's also just a short squeeze. I mean, I think Revlon is kind of the perfect storm for a squeeze. It's got a very low float, a very high short float. It is a company going bankrupt with Chapter 11 reorganizational bankruptcy filings, and I think it's the low float, high short float. A lot of people shorting it. A lot of institutions are probably looking at this one shorting it. And so with that, I think you got some people that can get squeezed out. And we got a very high short float as well. And we've been consistently breaking highs every day, getting a lot of hype and momentum for Revlon here. And so overall, I just think it's interesting. Again, I think as a few people alluded to, I don't think that you can do an offering during Chapter 11. And so, yeah, we'll see. But yeah. The real deal on Rev is the retail hype, the price movement, and the short interest, also the options and the money. Look at their option chain. Market is down. Yeah, market's down pretty sizably here. I mean, we're looking at the SPY itself. Are y'all buying this dip? Market down to 369.15s. I wish it would let me do a poll here. It actually might. Let me see. Since I'm not logged in, but I think this will probably let me. Y'all do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Today's the 22nd, right? Yep. I'm gonna have to get that monitor and maybe like a... All right, so my question here for today, guys, is are you buying this dip? It should let me do a poll right now. Let me see. Why, dude? It won't let me do a poll. So I have to do a poll. Here, we're going to do a poll real quick, guys. We're going to do a poll real quick. And so I want you guys to vote on this poll. And we're going to put my beautiful face up here as we're in Michigan. I'm going to do a poll real quick, guys. And again, the poll is going to say, are you buying the dip in the stock market? We actually did a poll yesterday where we asked people, basically, do you think crypto has bottomed out yet? Has the stock market hit bottom yet? Yes or no? That's the poll today. Has the stock market hit bottom yet? All right. Vote on the poll. Answer the poll. Let us know what you guys think and feel about this. And yeah, let me know. Has the stock market hit bottom yet? SPY currently sitting at 369.20s. Jerome Powell meeting with Congress for a monetary policy report today at market open. Be careful. Crypto is definitely not. Yeah, that's what we asked yesterday, is whether you guys think that crypto hit bottom. And let's see what the results from that poll are. I did the poll yesterday. And yeah, rest in peace to Jalen Ferguson, man. That's sad, dude. Can y'all see my poll? Can y'all see my poll? Let me know. I can't see it anymore. Just make sure I did it right. All right, so the poll yesterday, we got 340 votes in about 12 hours on this poll. So 340 votes in about 12 hours. The question was, has Bitcoin and other cryptos hit their bottom? 75%. So 3 out of 4 people think no, Bitcoin and other cryptos have not hit their bottom. And yeah, everybody's kind of scared right now. I hope not. I'm still buying more. Yes, poll. All right, so the poll's working. Good. Pause on that, your poll talk. New ETF to short Bitcoin, BITI, launched yesterday. Yeah. Do y'all think this meeting with Congress will affect the market badly? I think it'll certainly affect the market. Usually with meetings like this, traders and investors hang on every word, right? So they're just kind of hanging on every word that JP says. And, you know, good, bad, market will react at least somewhat to it. I think it just depends on how much pessimism or optimism there's going to be in this talk. How many people are worried or scared? How many people are afraid of all that stuff? I think that's going to be the direct influence here, is how many people are going to be, how optimistic this talk is and what's going to happen, what they're going to announce. Let me know what you guys think. Again, let me know what you guys think. Let me make sure my poll's going. All right, so it looks like the poll is working good. Has the stock market hit bottom yet? 18% think yes. 82% think no out of 62 votes in about 60 seconds. So not bad. I'd be shocked if there's a positive reaction to the meeting, Chris says. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I just be careful, guys. Again, I think there's going to be a lot of apprehension to this meeting. Do you guys want me to stream this meeting live? I mean, it's going to be at the open. I could stream it live. So if you guys want me to stream it live, let me know. I could. Also, how this is going to affect day traders specifically here, guys, and this is important. This is going to affect day traders specifically by ultimately causing volatility to be higher than normal at the opening bell. You know, usually day trading is volatile as it is at the open, but now with JP speaking essentially at the opening bell, basically, that's going to add some added volatility to the market at the open. And so with that, y'all just be careful. Yeah, but even if I stream it though, guys, like I could stream it, but it's going to basically make it so that I have to be silent at the open. You know, how long is this meeting supposed to last? Does anybody know? All he's actually doing is answering questions as to why he raised the 75 basis points. I mean, the answer to that question is very simple, I think, and why he raised points is because inflation got really bad. And how do you combat inflation? You raise prices. When you raise prices, people stop buying. When people stop buying, in order to remain competitive, the businesses have to lower prices. And in turn, inflation goes down. Right? That's basically monetary policy in a nutshell. And so with that, you know, honestly, oil's down today. And so that could be from them raising rates. Tomorrow's meeting with the Senate. Just wait till he speaks and buy after the fear. Not trying to be a negative Nancy, but all signs point to being a lot uglier. Certainly possible. I'd be making small positions today. Yeah, y'all just be careful. Certainly could get crazy. Oh. All right, guys. Rev is up to 8. BHAT is up to 92 cents. We got GMVD at 102s, 103s. All right, guys. Too long. Who do you trust more, JP or JB? Why Mullen? We can look at Mullen. I mean, Mullen at the 150s. I mean, Mullen's range is just so small here. That's the problem, in my opinion. Apple, Disney, Amazon. Amazon at 106s. Y'all think Amazon is cheap down here or no? Yeah, JB, I think the all caps thing. I think the all caps thing might make people think you're yelling at them, JB. Excella? Excel up to 15, 16 cents. Yeah, look at Excella go. What's the catalyst here? Excella Tech secures XBP contract totaling $136 million. It's a big $136 million contract for XBP. 150 mil security facility with PNC Bank dropped yesterday. So yeah, big deal basically for Excella. It's up to 15 cents a share now at the bottom right. We hear the vibe. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so you have eyesight deficiency, which is why you're doing caps. Okay, all good, brother. All good, man. Yeah, so Jojo, he's not yelling at you. He's got some eye problems that make him need to put it in all caps. Hey, what's up, Bruce? I'm sorry, I have glaucoma. That's why I cap. All good, man. All good, dude. I will say it kind of comes off as yelling sometimes, and I think it's just I naturally see it as yelling, but sometimes I forget, and it's all good, man. It happens, you know. All right, Excel at 16 and a half cents, 16 and a half cents. We got Revlon at 790s, 790s. John, chat is a peace and love chat. Listen, yeah, we're basically hippies in here, dude. You know? Forget the Fed. There's so many risks outside our financial system that they have zero control over. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, so Xella pulling back to 15 and a half cents. Is it going to bounce here, guys? Let me know. It's the only channel that the guy presents you as family, house, etc. It's a community. Hey, we tried, man. We tried, dude. Yeah. We could do push-ups and mustard. I don't know about right now, though. We're just kind of relaxing. I think I ate the chocolate squirrel. Hey. Love to all. Yeah, love to you all as well. I appreciate this community, man. I really do. Good community. It's a really fun place to get up and hang out and talk about the stock market without any pressure or weirdness. I try to keep the community as good as I can. Excella just broke over highs. It's up to 17 cents. And so I try to manage and damage control everything, but sometimes I fail at that. But regardless of any of that, I appreciate this community. Appreciate you all. Appreciate the love and support. We got a good group here. And again, I mean, like I said, I could probably grow way faster if I started acting like a guru and showing fancy cars and luxury cars. And to be honest, guys, if I really wanted to flex my house in Houston, I could. Like, I live in a nice house, man. If I really wanted to flex that house and use that for marketing purposes, I could. But I'd rather just not be misleading and act like I made that money from trading, you know, because while some of it certainly is, I'd rather just be real about it. And I'll show you guys my house one day, but I also just appreciate the privacy as well. Can't believe we don't get a continuation of the Swiss cheese arc today. What are the writers thinking? Hey, listen, bro. Put out my bonfires, man. Yeah, for sure. Meta has super catalyst way undervalued. I don't know, man. I don't know if I like Meta, Bruce. Chat, y'all like Meta stock, which is Facebook. Facebook, do you think Facebook is a buy where it's currently at right now? So if we look at Meta here, Excel pushing up there at 16 cents. If we look at Meta, is Meta a buy right now at 155.60s? Is Meta a buy? Let me know in chat. Right, buy or sell in chat right now, depending on what your stance is on Meta. Let me know. Hey, thank you, William. I appreciate you, man. Hey, always, Tina. Meta has huge potential if everybody decides to live inside of computers. All right, Excella up there to 16 and a half cents, almost 17 cents. 17 cents. Tapping the high of the day. Just broke high of the day for Excella. It's up to 17 and a half cents, 18 cents. Yeah, pawn. You remember, you know. Thoughts on Redbox today? I don't know. Redbox has gotten kind of hurt. It's not bad. I mean, Redbox is still in the range it's been in, though. So I think Redbox, if we look at it since, mid-April, mid to late April, Redbox is still doing very good. It's not, stocks are not going to go up every day. I think $10 is kind of a big level, and I think under 10 we have like 875. 850, 875. And so right now we're at 1070. So I still think we're fine. I don't think we're going to go straight up. Yesterday was mostly a break-even day. And so I think Redbox is fine. We just got to wait for it to wake back up some. But maybe not. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Facebook will fail. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Facebook will fail. I don't think it's that. I think more so the risks with Facebook is that it just loses relevancy and becomes smaller. Good morning. Hey, Sassy. Okay. Wi-Fi? No, I don't, buddy. Oh, it's up there. It's up next to our bed. It's like on the right side of our bed. No, it's okay. But yeah, Xella is up to 17.5 cents. Might actually get some coffee now. Fed to lift rates by 75 basis points in July, 50 basis points in September. Poor Reuters. They need some WD-40 on those doors. Yeah, it's all right. It's a cool house. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Billy? Yeah, I'm in Michigan right now, guys. Yeah. Bro, how have you not had coffee? Because I've had to revert to Coca-Cola. Sir, we're drinking Coca-Cola out here. You know. Revlon at 806. Sassy. Hey, baby. Dude, y'all gotta see this little poodle dog. Look at this little dog, bro. Come here. Hold on. Sassy. Hey, baby. Dude, look at this little dog. Look at this little dog. Oh, that's a baby girl. That's a baby girl. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's a baby girl. Oh, that's a baby girl. Oh. This is Sassy. She's a little poodle. A teacup poodle. I don't know what she's called. But she's cool, man. Look at her. All right. Let me let you back out. Oof. All right, that was Sassy. Hey, what's up, Sai? Hey, that's the cutest dog ever, bro. It really is. Sassy is. Oh, she's crying. I'm sorry, baby. Xella dipped down here. Xella dipped down. Where's your other dog? The lab-looking dog? Sassy's yelling at me to come in. Should I let her in? All right. All right. Coolest thing is you don't even use fake backgrounds. Yeah. I mean, I could use a green screen. I have before. Revlon's still holding up there. Excella's still trying. All right, I'm going to go let Sassy back in. All right, baby. All right. Yeah, all right. Come chill, Sassy. Yeah, you can chill with me. Sassy can hang out with me, right? Hey, Sassy. Hey, baby. Okay, you can sit right here. All right, so yeah, Xella is up there to 16.5 cents. Revlon is up to 801s. Redbox at 1070s. Meta is up there too. Mullen ramp. A lot of people talking about Mullen. Let's take a look at it. I don't want to. Meta's at 155. So yeah, problem with Meta is that it's just no longer the cool social media anymore. I mean, Instagram I think is still really big, but I just think Meta is just no longer like the big social media company. No, we never used to have we have Rosie. This isn't my dog. I'm at my mother-in-law's in Michigan right now, so our dog's not here. Mullen is up to 160s right now. Revlon is at 801s. Mullen announced the filing of a U.S. international patent application for Mullen 5 EV crossover. Oh, sorry, I got her. She was barking a little bit. It's okay. Oh, Seth. So I just grabbed her. And then this is Cappy. Yeah. She was barking. Come here, Cappy. Oh, here. Oh, we gotta let Cappy out. Okay. Little dogs, guys. Little dogs. Anyways. Well, I've checked multiple different short platforms here. So I can even check out Benzinga here. And so we'll look at Benzinga real quick. Let me log into Benzinga real quick so I can get that data and show you guys that data here too. There we go. All right. And then here's the Benzinga data. Again, if we look at Revlon here, just using Benzinga's data initially, we can check out the short interest. The short interest as of the 9th of June was 24% or 28%.4. Man, look at Excella Fly. Look at Excella Fly. It's at 18 cents, almost 19 cents now. Mullen is at 160s. So Mullen's trying to make moves as well at 160s. Revlon at 790s. Yeah. I need some coffee. Man, look at Excella. Excella's starting to ramp. Yeah, Excella's starting to ramp. Here, I'll be right. I'm gonna see if I can make some coffee here. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure I can get this to work. Oh, hey, it's okay. Okay. So there we go. All right. Yeah, I can get some WD-40 for you and do it. We had the same thing with my office door. The stream used to yell at me about the office door at my house too. Yeah, but they're okay. Oh, Cappy. Look, this is Cappy, everybody. This is another little dog. All right. See, I always like little dogs too. Carol's not much of a little dog person, but like I always like little dogs. Excella going down to 18. Mullen up to 160s. Red Box is at 1070s. Rev is still at 790s. Yeah, Mullen's up. Some type of patent news for Mullen, and then Mullen's ramping up big. Yeah, that's cutie number 2, Cy. You know, Cappy's dope, man. Cappy's cool. Cappy's a boy. And Cappy is just super well-mannered. Just really friendly and nice. Sassy, the first one I showed you guys, she is a little bit young. She's a puppy, teacup poodle or something like that. And so she's really young, and so she's a little bit more mischievous, but she bugs Cappy, the older dog. But they're good dogs. They're cool dogs. I bet Carol's capable of spraying a little WD-40 on that squeaky door. Carol fixed my last door, to be honest. But I know how to do it, too. You just spray it on the hinges, you know. So I'll probably do that today. Excella testing highs again, almost at the 19 cents. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Brick? Trading with you from the camper. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm in Michigan right now. So I'm in Michigan. It's pretty cool. All right, so Excella just broke highs at 19.5 cents. So Excella's ramping up. All right, guys, about 45 minutes until the opening bell, about 45 minutes. I'm just excited I got coffee coming. But apparently our new car drives itself, apparently. So like the new car we bought has this feature that enables it to drive itself. And so Carol wouldn't even let me drive on the way here. She wanted to drive it herself because it really would drive it herself. It would accelerate and decelerate and brake and turn basically by itself. And so the cruise control on these new vehicles, man, you can basically just set it to drive for you. You know. So I'm gonna have to try it on the way back. So Rosie is with my mom, with her sister Rick. So Rosie's with my mom. My mom's house sitting, and so we figured that since my mom was house sitting for us, that Rosie could spend some time with her sister and just stay at our house. So Rosie's still at our house, but my mom is staying at my house right now. So my mom's watching our house, and my mom likes it because it's a big yard and she can actually stay there. But and then Rosie can kind of spend time with her sister too. So it's good all the way around. No, it's not a G-Wagon. Yeah, not a G-Wagon. G-Wagons are a little bit too pricey for us, man. You know. How high can Excella go? 50 to 60 cents? I'm not sure. I mean, it depends. Excella, if we look up the float here, this is what I always try to do, is let's look up the float for Excella. Here it is. So if we look at Excella, it's all relative to the float. You want to know whether a stock can really run? You got to look at the float size. If a stock has 400 million in the float, it's usually not going to. So I don't think Excella's here. They don't even have Excella on Benzinga. What's up with my music, man? Is this just my internet? Y'all hear me? Sound check 1 2 1 2. I can see the typing, so the typing looks fine. Sounds like it's just my internet, maybe. There we go. All right. We hear you. Yeah, I think my internet's kind of. All right, well, as long as I said G-Wagon because I was joking yesterday. Yeah, I wish we had a G-Wagon, man. All right, here we go. Excella. So let's look at the short interest. Up to 20 cents right now for Excella. Up to basically 20 cents, 19.94. 19.94 cents. All right, so I don't see any short interest data or updates here for Excella either. We can check float checker. So let me check float checker to see what Excella. See if this is. All right, so I'm showing about 10% short float, about 450 million in the float. And so because the float is so large for Excella, it's going to curb the range a little bit, but we do have some pretty high volume. Mullen is still ramping up too. Mullen's at like 170s now. 170s for Mullen, and then Rev is still at 790s. Excel is at 19 cents or so, 19 cents. And so, yeah, I don't know. I would say if we're looking at like a top, we got to look back at the history of the chart. Yeah, we got about 30 cents, 27.5 cents, I think is a big level up there. So let's watch for that level right now. So 27.5 cents or so, 27.5 cents, 28 cents. I think those are big levels that we should watch. You have a fully autonomous bins. We got a GLS 450 is what we have. And it's the new one. But it's not fully autonomous. I don't think it classifies as fully autonomous. Like I can't program it to drive by itself. Like I can't type a destination in the GPS and have it just drive itself. But what I meant by that is like on the interstate, it drives itself. So when you put it in cruise control on the interstate, it will drive itself basically. Now, will it turn? Will it stop and take a right turn? No. Like when you're not on the interstate, no. But on the interstate, it drives itself. So on the interstate, it'll slow down, move forward. It won't switch lanes though, but you can basically just put it to where it drives itself when you're in one lane. So if we're in the left lane or the right lane, we can just basically set it to where we have a specific amount of distance between cars, and it'll just stay within that distance and brake if it needs to, and slow down if it needs to, and all that stuff. Yeah, Mullen's up there, Mullen's up to 170, so it's still ramping up. Patent news for Mullen. That's what's at 172s. Why do people want cars that drive themselves? I mean, I think that's a pretty that question is obvious and self-evident, because people don't feel like driving. Listen, it's fun to drive until you're on a 20-hour road trip. That's not very fun. And so anything that can help that 20-hour road trip go by faster, like driving itself, it's worthwhile in my opinion. I don't buy a lot of new cars though, Larry, so it's just kind of like I'm excited about it. Carol was more excited about it than anybody. Hey, what's up, Emmanuel? Hey, what's up, Douglas? Yeah, man, it was cool. Neo to the moon? Yeah, I like Neo. Excel is still pushing up though. Redbox down to 1060s. Here's Neo. And Maddie. Yeah. NRGD. Yeah, look at Excel pop up here, guys. So Excel is ramping up. Still looking at like BHAT. BHAT is up to 86 cents. I don't drive. I'm scared of driving. I'm 38 without a license. Self-driving would be a dream. Yeah. Driving just takes a while to get used to if you haven't done it a lot. When I first moved to Houston, 45 scared me. So if y'all know 45 is like a 4 or 5 lane road interstate where the speed limit's like 75. And so if you've never ridden on 45 before, it can be a little intimidating, but you get used to it. It's just something that takes time. UXIN is up to 51 cents. Mullen is up to 170s. We got NRGD, BRTX. SEO. We're looking at SEO. Sassy. Hey, baby. Stream like Sassy. He's Sassy. Like this is Sassy. Thank you, Sassy. All right, Sassy. Go see. Go see. There you go. All right, Mullen is at 168. Excel is at 21 cents. Yeah, the Texas highways could be scary at first. It just takes a little while to get used to them. Ooh, I smell the coffee. My daughter is 13, guys. It's a scary, scary time. Yeah. Yeah, so Mullen now getting institutional buying with the Russell 2 and 3000 on June 27th. Is that when the final date where they're adding it is going to be? Thank you. Coffee. Do you want me to put this on like that so it doesn't mess the table up? Okay. Thank you. Coffee. Yes. I mean, Texas roads are bad, but Louisiana roads are worse, man. I've lived in both Baton Rouge. I've been to New Orleans a lot. Texas roads are still pretty bad. If you go to like Montrose or like Westheimer in Houston, it's really bad. It's all specific to your area. I think sometimes it could be good and bad. All right, so here's the SPY. SPY's at 369s. And again, guys, we're doing the Top Step Challenge today. And so we're doing the Top Step Challenge. Here, let me put this up so I can see it. And again, I'm going to take every trade live on Top Step. All right, so I'm going to take every trade live on Top Step. and you guys are going to see everything. And so you guys can see me try to, and again, I might fail. I might fail this challenge, who knows. But you can see my stats and all that good stuff if you guys want to. Like we made a little bit yesterday. So we're making a little bit yesterday. We're going to trade Top Step live here. And we'll get this set up. But yeah, we're mostly trading the micro here. But we had a green day yesterday. Mullen is down to 169. So Mullen's dipping down here to 163. So let's see if it bounces at that VWAP area. Excel is at 19.5 cents, 19.5 cents. Yeah, Mullen pulling back to 165 now. Let's see if it actually holds support there. Excel at 19.5 cents. So we're dipping in Excel too. The SPY is starting to pop back up over the volume weighted average price. It's at 369.60 right now. I think you should do a poll on whether you will fix that door before tomorrow's streams. You seem very relaxed. Time to make money. Yeah, we're pretty relaxed. I haven't had my coffee today yet. So I haven't had my coffee yet today. So that's probably has something to do with it, All right, guys, we still got 330 people here. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. You got 30 minutes until the bell rings. 30 minutes until the bell rings. How did you guys do yesterday? Green or red so far yesterday, guys? Meta? What's Meta doing? Wow, look at Meta run. So Meta's flying up. It's at 157.70s. Mullen at 160s. Green. Nice. Yeah, we were green too. Louisiana and Mississippi roads are horrible. Yeah, man, for sure. I love Louisiana, though, Like, Louisiana's nice, man. Louisiana, cheap housing. Like, houses are cheap. Beautiful country. Good food. You just got to be at the right places. Texas is nice, too. It's just, I'm biased because I love Louisiana. Louisiana's my home. Very red arcade. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Flat, red, reddish. We were green. 22 cents. Killed it yesterday. Nice, JoJo. Balling out of control with that. Don't get too greedy with it, though, Don't spend it all in one place, 157.80s for Meta here. So Meta starting to pop back up. Mullen dipping down here. And again, we got the VWAP. We also have the 165 level right around the same spot. Excella is now at 19 or 20 cents. Meta is at 157.70s. 70% green yesterday. Nice. What's up, JoJo? Meta is at 157.50s. All right, guys. So I guess the question is, do you want me to stream the Jay Powell conference? I mean, if I do stream it, I'm not going to be able to trade the opening bell. And so it really just depends on if you guys want to hear it or not. I got to go get my hair cut today. That's something I really need to do is get a haircut. No. Yeah, I'm starting to think I probably shouldn't. I can post the link to it if anybody wants to see it. Meta dipping down in the previous closing price. I'd say yes. All right, let's do a quick poll. If you want to see if you want to hear the poll, and I probably won't play it, but I'll probably at least put the audio in. If you want to hear, oh crap, I forgot to monetize my stream today too. If you want to hear the Jay Powell conference, then write 1. If you want me to just trade normally, then write 2. So I got to monetize my stream real quick. I forgot to do it earlier. Oh, it's a 1. Okay, dope. Nice. All right. right, so 2 is to not hear it, 1 is to hear it, right? 2, 2. Yeah. All right, so it seems like most people do not want to see the Powell speech. I'd rather just trade, I think, live. Right? I think trading live makes more sense, right? Chaz Nightbot thinks you're spamming, bro. All right, guys. So Excel up there. Mullen bounced right at 165, right around where we talked about. SPY is at 369.50s. Look, I'll post the link for everybody. If you guys want to see the Powell speech, I'll post the link so you can see it regardless, you know. Especially if it's going to be like an hour long, you know. I'm going to be trading in that hour. All right, Excel at 20 cents, roughly 20 cents. SPY up to 269.50s. All right, Mullen at 170s. We got Excel at 20 cents. We got the SPY up there at 369.50s. You're not spamming Chaz. Nightbot's just, you know, aggro. You know, you're good, dude. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm going to trade. Rev up to 775. We got Mullen up to 170s. Excel at 20 cents. We got the SPY up there at 369.50s. Rev much better. Bingo, Gamble, and Mullen. They're both kind of interesting in their own ways. Revlon up to 770s. Mullen up to 170s. Excel popping back up. 21 cents is the pre-market high right now. 21 cents. And then we got the SPY at 369.50s. By the dip on Meta today. Good luck. I don't know if Meta's dipping, though. Meta's moving up right now. SPY's trying to tap 370s. But here's Meta. Meta's up toe. So Meta's technically green on the day. It did have a big dip yesterday, but most of this dip was from the stock market itself, it looks like. But honestly, I guess Meta... What's the cap of Meta here? Let me look something up. All right, so Meta's got about 2.7 billion shares. The market cap is about 425 billion for Meta. Let's look at Amazon's market cap and then analyze the differences here. Okay. And so here, okay, so basically per market cap, Meta is about 40% the size of Amazon. About 40%. So that would make Meta, if in terms of price relevance, it's okay. I don't know. Let's see if it holds previous closing price at 157s. 157s. I'm buying Meta anyway. Hey, good luck, dude. Good luck, man. You know, Meta's at 157s. Again, we're over previous closing price now. I think that's good. Let's just see if we hold. We got 25 minutes until the market opens. I'm only buying puts so we get that huge drawdown that everyone knows is coming. Yeah, but the question is, has that drawdown already happened? I mean, if you look at the last 6 months of stuff, even Meta here, you look at the last 6 months, you know, it's a pretty big drawdown to me. Since January, we've dropped massively in everything. You know, big percentages. You know, even Meta specifically, Meta's down under 50%. Meta's lost 50% or more of its value over the last 6 months. Even if we look at like Amazon, for instance, here, Amazon, back since February, or back since January, Amazon has lost, you know, sizable amount of its value, roughly 70% or so. And so they're not 70%, roughly 30%, 40%. So, you know, I mean, the question is, has the big drawdown already happened? And if so, is now the time to buy? And I tend to think it is. I tend to think it's a buying time now. But I might be wrong, and who knows? Again, buy or sell right now. Are you buying up stuff or no? Nothing has broken. Of course, it hasn't come yet. The Fed will keep hiking rates until we get a huge crash in inflation. Yeah, it's certainly possible. Certainly possible. But again, I mean, I think the real question is, has it already happened? And I think there's an argument for both. Do you think Excella runs at the open? We're at 20 cents. 20 cents. I think it could. I think it has to break some levels, but I think it could. I think the momentum now with 1 to 2 million shares plus and per minute in volume is very good, very high volume. SPY at 369.10s. We got Revlon at 801. So Revlon's popping back up here. Revlon back up to 810s, 812s. Our entire economy runs on rolling over debt. Debt will keep getting more expensive. I've yet to hear when all the extra money will come from. Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, though, I think if them raising rates does what it's supposed to, prices will drop. And when prices drop, I do think, obviously, like you said, I think there might be an argument for a crash then. If the Fed raising rates does what it's supposed to, which is drop prices. Now, at the same time, though, the question is, will the stock market react positively or negatively to those prices dropping? And again, I think there's an argument for both sides. Revlon testing highs up there at 817. The high of the day is currently at 839s. And so let's see if it breaks. It could. MREO moving. We're at 150H right now for MREO. So it's just got to get over a VWAP over the previous closing price. Rev is more interesting right now, I think. It's up to 816s, 820s. All right. 825s for Rev. Rev about to test highs at pre-market. 839 is the high of pre-market. So we're about 10 cents away, 12 cents away from these pre-market highs now. And Rev has popped over $8 support. It's testing 839s here, about to break it. It looks like volume increase as well. We got about 250,000 shares traded in the last minute. And we're testing the high of pre-market right now for Rev. We're at currently at 827s, 825s. We tapped the highs, and we'll see if we actually break it this time. That would be deflation and asset prices, aka the stock market would tank. Yeah, sure. And again, the question though is that how much optimism is going to be if prices and inflation go down? You don't think that'll renew optimism in the market? And I get it. Everybody wants to be doom and gloom, and I understand it. But at the same time, I think we've dropped very heavily over the last 6 months. And, I think at a certain point, extension needs to be taken into consideration, extension on the downside. Renewed optimism from gas prices falling might encourage more people to travel and spend. And there's a lot of different arguments for it, I think. Mullen. Yeah, Mullen is up to 170s. We'll see. 175 roughly right around the highs is interesting. We got this range between 160 and 175, that 15-cent range here. And we'll wait for this range to break. MREO. Yeah, MREO's tried us at 159s. Excella finally dipping down some. We're back up to 825s for Revlon, though. 825s and 850 is a $0.50 level. That might be interesting to see if we break $0.50. We're at 820s. Trying to hit 850s right now. All right, consolidating. Mullen at 170s. We got MREO at 160s. We got Excel at 19s. Historically, inflation generally reverses upon the new year. It's a 12-month cycle. GMVD craziness. Yeah, we could watch it. I was looking at GMVD earlier. Small range right now, but if we break over this high up here at 115 roughly, and then 118 high from yesterday, we might get some momentum. We just need volume here for GMVD. I mean, that's the big thing holding it back, is that there's just not a lot of volume currently. Excel pulling back to 19.5. Yeah, we're watching that as well. GMVD at 106s. Thoughts on SE? SE's okay. Gap down, low volume and pre. So we just gotta wait for the volume to wake back up. Here's the SPY. A lot of people still watching Meta too. Here's Meta. Meta up to 157.80s. Yeah, rev up to 830s, 831s. Oh man. Rev up to 831s. Let's see if it breaks. I mean, it's trying. It's at 834s, 835s. 839 is the high. All right, so we're tapping highs. There's 840s. Meta at 157.90s. $830s. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just tapping the high of the day, though. So, I mean, with Rev, you can see here, we kind of moved up to test the high of the day. So, like, here's the high of the day at 839. And we're kind of pulling back. Let's see if we bounce here at this previous high at like 810, 815, and then move back up to test 839, 840. That's kind of the general flow of stocks. And so we'll see if it does. I mean, of course, it's not guaranteed anything. At the very least, we want to see us hold support at $8 for REB for $8. We're at 807s right now. So if we could hold support there and move back up to test that 839 high, that's great. Bad sign would be if we break under volume weighted average price. We break under VWAP, then we're going to be in, not great territory. And we're kind of testing that now for Rev. So we're at 790s. Yeah, and Meta's at the 157.80s, 157.80s. Mullen at 171s. Mullen at 171s. SPY at a little bit under 370s. All right, so we're testing VWAP now for Revlon. We went all the way up to 840, and then we pulled all the way back down some. Meta's still breaking highs. Mullen's still okay. It's at 171s. So Mullen's still up there. All right, 15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes until the opening bell, too. Won't get our true answer into GMVT till post-market. Yeah, that might be true. All right, so we're back over 8s for Rev. We're at 804s right now, which I think is good. Still watching Excella here. Here's Excella at 19.5 cents. Matt is at 158.10s, 158.20s. All right, guys, so Mullen up to 171s. We got Excella at 19s. Again, Revlon, we just want to see at $8 support. Again, you can see Meta broke over the previous closing price and pulled back to 157 and actually bounced off of that and held that support. So we'll see if we continue, but yeah. John, you don't want to listen to metal in the morning? No, not particularly. Too hyped up, bro. I need calmness. Trading is all about being calm and relaxed, man. And I just can't be calm and relaxed if we got metal playing. I'm not against metal. I just think it'll hype me up a little bit too much for my trading. Trading, you gotta stay. I usually go with like lo-fi. Lo-fi kind of help me calm down, you know. All right, guys. Revlon is at $8 a share. Mullen is at 172s. Excella is at 19s. Meta is at 157.80s. 157.80s. WKSP. A few people talking about WKSP. Yeah, WKSP did run up. Let's see what the catalyst is here. They launched storefronts on Amazon, eBay, and Walmart Marketplace for WKSP. Float is, let me check Benzinga. For WKSP, see what the float is. This is Worksport. Float is 14 million, so it's a small float stock. It has a little bit of a short float, but it's not incredibly high for WKSP. It's at 240s. And again, you can try Benzinga out completely free for 2 weeks without even needing a credit card number, guys. So try Benzinga out. The link is in the description. You can try them out for free. All right, guys. So WKSP is at 230s. Yeah, WKSP not holding under VWAP now. Not really what we want to see. We're still looking at Meta. Meta's at 157.70s. 311. What about we listen to 311, but what about I like 311 and all, but I can get down with some 311. All right, guys, we got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes. WKSP reclaiming the 250 level. Yeah. I mean, I'm not even saying we hit bottom, Thomas. What I tend to like is dollar cost averaging over long periods of time and then holding for a few years. And so I'm not even necessarily saying we hit bottom. What I am saying, though, is that I think that Amazon, Disney, and a few others are going to be noticeably higher in a few years than where we are now. So again, am I saying this is the bottom? No. But again, I'm a big fan of dollar cost averaging, DCAing into this type of stuff. And we might drop more. But I think considering analyzing the long-term extension of all of these different securities, equities, and stocks, I think it makes perfect sense to dollar cost average right now. But again, I might be flat out wrong. You might be right, and the market keeps crashing. My big thing is like, I'm not an expert. I'm not claiming to be an expert. I'm not trying to act like an expert. I just think that looking at some of these stocks, like Disney at under $100, Amazon post split is at like $105 right now. I just think that things are arguably cheap right now. And so again, could we drop more? Sure. But I think we're down a lot, and I think that you're always going to have somebody argue for more crashes and, argue for doom and gloom and the whole market's going to crash. To be honest, people have been predicting a stock market crash for the last 5 years, every year. Every year people have said the stock market's going to crash, And we have crashed some. We've corrected some. But again, I think with dollar cost averaging, even if we drop more, a lot of these stocks are going to be noticeably higher in a few years, in my opinion. And maybe I'm wrong, but that's my argument. And again, chat, you guys can, let me know what your all stance is. And again, I might just be very easily wrong. We might keep dropping. It's certainly possible. On a side note, yeah, nobody can really predict the bottom. I mean, you can predict it, but it's mostly luck that plays a factor. And so, yeah. All right, guys, 8 minutes, 8 minutes. Yeah, what's up, SB? Good morning. Yeah, Meta's up. Here's Apple. Apple at 134s. We have Amazon. We got Disney. So we're starting to see a little bit of a comeback in the market today, which is good. Looks like it's mostly getting brought up by like Meta. Meta's been ramping up. Some other tech stocks have as well. What's Twitter doing right now? What's the status of the Elon Musk deal with Twitter? Does anybody know? Mullen news. Yeah, Mullen had patent news. If we look at the news from Benzinga, from Mullen. And again, you can try Benzinga out for free. Check out the link in the description. There's Mullen. Mullen announced the filing of U.S. international patent applications for Mullen 5 EV crossover. Is the catalyst here for Mullen. And so we'll see if we continue. Certainly arguable. I think he's trying to lower the price on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, if I was him, I'd want to. Twitter at 38.50s right now. I mean, he's still going to lose a sizable amount if he chooses to buy the price out here. He's going to lose, what, $15 a share? Which at these current prices is the equivalent to like 40%. It'll be a little bit less. He'll lose about a third of what he originally paid for it. It's at 38 now. Let's just call that 40, and let's call the buyout price at 60. And so that's about a third. He'll lose 33.3 something, roughly 35%. If he chooses to buy Twitter out, or if the Twitter deal goes through at these current prices. But again, I think he's going to fight it. I don't think he's going to actually do it. Let me know what you guys think will happen there too. And I think it's you as well, Tina. I think it's smart for Elon to diversify here. I think Tesla, considering how volatile Tesla has been, even though some of the volatility is on the upside, I think considering how volatile Tesla has been over the last few years, I think it's really smart to diversify into something else if you're Elon. I think with that type of diversification, you're a little bit more protected from crazy amounts of volatility that you get in a stock like Tesla, which is very high, Yeah, I did see the Dogecoin lawsuit. I don't think it's gonna fly though. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think it's just somebody hoping to get a. I think it's just somebody throwing out a lawsuit, hoping to get a. Hoping to just kind of get an offer to kill the lawsuit and just finish it. Get a settlement. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, Rev short interest is up again today, and understandably so. I think as Rev gets to these levels, especially considering they're in Chapter 11 bankruptcy, I think a lot of people are shorting them, and I think that can give us some high short squeezes as well. Again, Rev is kind of like Redbox in that very low float, large short float, and there's Redbox pumping up to $11 here. Redbox is up to 1107s. 1107s. My new life goal to be wealthy enough to get sued for $250 bill. Yeah. Yeah, Larry. I mean, again, that's an arguable thing, man. Larry says LMA Elon has already diversified. He owns SpaceX, which doesn't make money. SpaceX doesn't make money, and the Boring Company is a very small company relative to Tesla or anything else. And so, sure, he's kind of diversified, but again, SpaceX is losing money as a company, and I love SpaceX. I think SpaceX is great, but it's not going to really make money for years and years. Let's be honest here for a second. The other thing is the Boring Company, while great and good and cool, is not going to be able to hedge against volatility in Tesla. It's just not big enough to. And so again, what I meant by diversifying is that he is going to buy up a company that is closer to the same scale of Tesla, which the Boring Company is certainly not. And SpaceX is not a profitable company yet, And so that's the diversification I mean, the hedging I mean, is buying up a company similar in size to Tesla to kind of help its net results and curb volatility. I think it's a smart move. Yeah, Larry just seems to be contrarian. Like I said, the only problem I have with Larry is that he'll take a very subjective thing, you know, and he'll argue it, and that's fine. But yeah, it's a subjective thing. But again, I mean, I think my argument makes sense. What I meant by diversification is just SpaceX doesn't make money, and Boring Company's small. So I bet you Elon probably wants another big asset company that can protect him against some of the volatility that comes with Tesla, and car sales. But no, Larry's cool. I think Larry just disagrees with this one, and that's all good. Free my grandma, it's all good. It's fine to respectfully disagree as long as you're not like calling names or anything. And Larry's not, then it's fine. AMD. Yeah, AMD is ramping up big here. Look at AMD, is at 84s. And AMD, man, AMD was at 160 bucks. AMD's lost like 50% of its value, hasn't it? In the last like year or so. Yeah. So AMD has basically lost almost exactly 50% of its value since November, December. AMD is down about 50%. It was at 165 roughly. It's at 83 now, roughly. So we'll see. AMD's back up to 84.50. That's what I mean, is that a lot of stuff is down already massively. And so Excel bouncing at VWAP. Mullet's still trying. Revlon is over 8s. Yeah, all good, Larry. You're good, dude. Like I said, it's all good. All right, guys, less than a minute. Market's opened up here. We got about 300 people. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Yeah, Starlink is big. I think Starlink is his biggest company that has the most potential outside of the Boring Company. Again, Boring Company is kind of mail order retail sales and stuff, which I think has a lower ceiling than Starlink, obviously. AMD at 84.5 cents. I'm okay. I don't want to drink too much coffee. Thank you, though. Hey, what's up, bud? All right, guys. Market opens up very, very soon. Very, very soon. Good luck. Hey, good luck, team. J Powell conference is going to be going on right now. All right, there's the opening bell, guys. Wish me luck. All right, guys. AMD dipping at the open. I'm going to put the SPY up right now. SPY up to 370s at the opening bell. Revlon at 790, so hasn't done too much. Mullen at 163s. Excel is dipping down some too. Again, y'all yell at me if you see anything that looks good. Yeah, of course, JB. By the way, SpaceX is worth more than $100 billion, and it's the second largest privately held company in the world. Sure, but it doesn't actually make money, And so while the potential of SpaceX is huge, it doesn't actually make money. You know what I mean? And so they could say it's XYZ value, but it doesn't actually make money to justify the value. Now assets it owns, sure, but in terms of like actually making money, it doesn't. And it's not going to for years and years. SPY pushing up to 370s, 371s. Because in order for SpaceX to effectively earn and profit, it has to sell tickets, and it's not going to be able to do so for years and years. All right, so SPY is up to 371.50s. Excel dipping down. Mullen still trying. Revlon is at 790, so it's still trying to make moves too. I'm in Michigan right now, Max. Hey, you as well. Larry, good luck, brother. All right, so SPY ramping up some. Revlon at 790s. All right, I gotta change this raving music for the opening bell. I'm sorry. Y'all might be vibing out. I'm not. There we go. All right, SPY rip it up though. SPY's at 372s. Revlon hasn't done anything yet, but we could look for like a red to green move or something like that. Excella is up to 19.5 cents. 19.5 cents. I don't want to be too exact with where I am. I'm a few hours from Chicago and Michigan. Excella is at 19.5 cents. Revlon is at 8. Like I said, we can look for a red to green move in Revlon. I think that's the most likely bullish outcome, is dips and then breaks of highs, and then we can finally make a test for that 839 level. Yeah. I don't think the earth is flat, bro. And I think my main reason for not believing the earth is flat is mostly due to the fact that it would be incredibly difficult to keep that type of macro secret from billions and billions of people long term. You know, it would just be very difficult for that secret to stay a secret. And you could say, oh, well, it's already gotten out. But I think there's a lot of arguments. That's just the smallest one. Anyways, Revlon pulling the red to green move, as we said. And let's see if we hold it $8. $8 support might be there. SPY is just ramping up, so no entry for me yet on that one. Mullen is at 162. Excella is at 19 cents. Not really doing too much. Let's look at like Meta. Meta is flying up with the SPY itself. Meta's up. Amazon is up. Apple is up. Disney is up. Apple's not really quite up, but... All right, so we can start getting our feet wet here. Buy a little dip in the SPY. Somehow I got the light thing on. All right, we bought the dip in the SPY. We're going to see if we hold at 372s. Trying to make a move up. Give it some time. I probably actually shouldn't trade. I'm going to get out there. We lost 30 bucks. Jay Powell is speaking right now, which I think adds some risks. SPY moving. Red box. Up to 1130s, guys. 1130s for red box. All right, so we're in the SPY again. We ended up making money yesterday here. All right, we're gonna wait. We're down about 50 bucks in like 4 minutes, and so we're gonna just wait. We'll be able to size it on other trades, but we're just gonna wait right now. Too much of a... We might bounce at 371s, and if we do, that's great. We get some down wicks, maybe we'll target those. I ended up buying the dip really quick, but I told myself I was going to wait, and I didn't, so I'm going to wait until we hopefully get some green action here. We got a big down wick, which is usually indicative of some strength. So luckily, we're trading the micro E-mini and not the regular. Yeah, just getting beat up a little bit, but we're only down 62 bucks. At this point in time, we truly do have to wait until we get some type of favorable momentum coming through. GMVD, yeah, there's red boxes up there. Mullen didn't end up doing anything. GMVD is up to 113s, 114s. LL Halt. Man, GMVD is flying up here. Revlon's still trying to hold at $8, and we'll see if it actually can. All right, we're at 371.30s. Got some down wicks here. I guess we can go for a bounce play. All right, so we scalped a little bit of that position there. Getting a dip now. I'll try to ride it back up. Took a little bit off there. So we get a pullback now. I'm starting to get a move back up. Again, slightly green. I wish I could see what new candles opened up. All right, scalping's a little bit. All All right, so we're down 50 on the day. Starting to get some of this volatility in play here. Buy into this dip. So we get a bigger move up here now. There we go. Nice down wick. Nice hammer candle, which is usually signifying good strength. All right, we're in 2 contracts. Good. Cut the first one. Riding the next one up. Starting to push back up. We're going to add a little bit more here. We're in 2 contracts again. Cut one. Riding the other one up. Cut that one. All right, so we're only down 30 on the day. We're starting to kind of come back some from the opening losses. Ride these bounces up a little bit. We're going to buy a little bit here. Cut that. Hey, baby. It's going okay. Carol's out here now. No, I didn't show him that. Excella moving. Red box is popping up to 1150s as well here. GMVD's trying. Here's Excella. So Excella up to 20 cents. I'm buying this dip in the SPY, and we're going to add a little bit more and get 2 contracts here. Ant is on me. All right, we got 2 contracts here on the SPY. Cover. All right, so we're only down 20 bucks, so we've mostly got ourselves break even on this little come up here. We've been buying these little down pullbacks and hoping the market can move back up to test these highs. Crypto Carol. All right, so we're only down about $13 now. So we've came back in the green market. We're just kind of attacking this range. Here's a dip. We're going to add into this. We're going to size into a position here. 2 contracts. Maybe get 3. Oof. Worst case scenario. So we're not going to end up adding our 3rd contract here. At least not right now. All right, we got 3 now. Try to be patient with this. So we're in 3 contracts. So we got to move up. There we go. Got a nice little upward move. About break even at this point in time. All right, we're taking 1 contract off. Close to break even here on the rest. Starting to get a nice pop up. All right, so we're mostly break even on the SPY now. Worth a listen. No, it's not a bed bug. It's some type of, yeah, this is an ant down here. It's a carpenter ant. That's what it is. All right, so we got a big up wick that we're going to target on the upward trend now on the SPY. Not bad, though. Mostly break even. Hopefully the market doesn't turn here, though. We got 1 contract, though, so it's small. We got this support level at 371 that we're waiting. Market sideways. The only problem is that the market could reverse quickly here, and I don't feel like getting stuck in it.
Daddy,
Hey, man.
could you pull my bag? I need a check.
Here, ask your mom, bud. I really don't know, man. Hey, buddy. Hey, you can't play that while it's charging. You understand that, right?
I'm not going to play while it's charging.
Okay. Yeah, you're not allowed to play that while it's charging. All right, bro.
What?
2 contracts here. We got a big down wick that we're targeting. All right, man. My son's trying to find a switch charger. All right, so we added on this down wick here since that can be indicative of strength. We added on this down wick. Hopefully it does something. There we go. Trying to be patient here. All right. We're in one contract left. 2 contracts now that we got break even. All right, we're going to cut that one. All right, so we're about 16.25 on the day. I hope you guys see how I'm managing these scalps. Look at Rev move up and halted on the way up. It's at 860s right now for Rev. Rev moved all the way up and got halted. Wow. So again, I mean, what did I tell you guys? I told you red to green move was the most likely situation here. And that's precisely what we got. Red box is still up to 1120s or 1112s, 1115s. SPY is up to 372s here. So big movement on the SPY. Revlon is up to 860s halted. So this was halted at 42. So it'll resume at 47. At 947 is when this will resume for Revlon here. But big upward movement for Revlon. Crazy. So yeah, it'll resume in 5 minutes, guys. All right, we're adding to this dip. We got 2 contracts here with the micro. All right, we're right around the highs, which, again, I like buying these dips into. And luckily, we're already green on the day, so we're only down small on the day now, but we're going to let this try to bounce back. 2 contracts now. Got a nice down wick. Big dip. Market does this. We're going to be sideways. We're just going to have to bail out of this. Market's just been really kind of sideways. Yeah, I'm not really loving life in this right now. Okay, that's better. All right, market back up to the top. So market's kind of struggling to stay up here. There we go, slightly green. Market's trying. Revlon still halted at 860s. There we go. All right, we're gonna cut piece there. 1 contract left. Let's see if the market can hold over 372s. Red box is down to 1120s. Let's see if we dip, and then I might add some more to this. Just anticipate a high break here. We're in 2 contracts now. I just want to see if we break highs. All right, we're going to cut a piece there. All right, so we're up about 21 to 25s. I missed the high break. There was the high break right there, and I bought it here. It might be a little bit of a chase. Okay, maybe not. All right, so we're up about $31 in the futures market. And again, I'm trading. Yeah, Amazon's ripping up the 108s. Revlon is at 860. So again, we should be resuming in about 2 minutes for Revlon, about 2 minutes. SPY popping up. And again, I'm trading futures on Top Step. Top Step is a funded account program for futures. And so they give you a demo. If you can hit their target while following their rules, they'll fund you between 50 up to over 100K. I'm trading what's called the E-mini, or the micro E-mini technically. And basically, when you trade that, you can basically trade the SPY with no PDT rule. You could short and go long with no PDT rule in the futures market. And Top Step funds traders in that market. And so if you want to check it out, I'll post this link here. It's a great way to help support your boy and the channel as a whole. And again, honestly, it's really the easiest way to get around the PDT rule. If you're okay with trading the SPY or the Q like I'm doing here, dope way to get around the PDT rule. And again, if you want to check it out, I'll post the link right now. Market dipping down some, so I might buy that dip. But yeah, here's the link for Top Step if you want to check it out. See if I can take a position on this little dip buy here with this candle. 2 contracts. A little bit of a loss here. I don't mind this dip though. I'm going to buy more. 2 contracts. Maybe take 3 contracts here. Try to trade with some of the cushion I have. All right, we're in 3 contracts now. Biggest position of the day, I think. Again, ideally, we got this big down, but we just want to see us move up to test these highs up there. We're trying. We're in 3 contracts at the micro. Got to be ready to exit this one, though. Oof. Yeah, we're going to cut it. So we're about break even on the day now. Take 2 positions. And it looks like I got faked out a little bit here, but that's all right. Got a nice pop-up, so we did get faked out on that position, which is all right. You know, you don't love to see it, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, guys, so we should have a resumption now in Rev. There's Rev resuming. It's at 843s, 835. So it resumed a little bit lower, mostly break even now for Rev. So mostly a break even resumption. Still scalping these highs. We're pulling back to $8 support here, and we'll see if that actually holds now. Gonna start to scale into another position here for the SPY. I like this dip. I think we're right around the highs of the range, and I think a lot of the time we get this pull that happens towards the highs. So we're in 2 contracts now. All right, guys, big dip on Rev to 8. Yeah, we got a few levels on the SPY that we can watch. Specifically here at 372s. Still about break even on this trade. Waiting for a bounce. You know, we got a down wick here, so I'm kind of tempted to load up here. But 372 is my risk, and so if we break underneath that. All right, so Rev's still holding there, guys, which is good. There we go. All right, we're in 3 contracts at the SPY now. Or the E-mini is technically what this is. Yeah. There we go. All right, we just took half off there. 1 contract left, letting the SPY rip. We're going to go cut it. So we're up about 30 on the day still. Notice how we take a scaling position. Yeah, Rev is tapping highs. It hit almost $9 a share. It hit 897s. 897s is at 850s right now. And the SPY is still pushing up. Amazon is still up there towards those highs. Excel is up on the move as well. Let me put the scanners over to regular here. I know we've had a few people talk about like Triple L gapped up, and that's at 230s right now, so we're watching that. We're buying this dip in Rev, or not in Rev, in the SPY. Trying to be patient with the market, but here we go. All right, we got 3 contracts on this dip in the market. I got to be careful here, but I'm trying to take some bigger positions to take some swings, and it's kind of just putting me back to break even. Weakness is coming in. I got to cut that. Yeah, there's the weakness coming in. We might bounce here, but we're mostly sideways in the market, so it's a hard day to make money in the SPY. AMC on the move. Yeah, AMC up to 1270. So, I mean, I think AMC is kind of following the market to a certain extent right now. Triple L's pulling back some here. Rev is testing the highs up there at 850s. So Rev is getting up there. It's at 850s, 860s. All right, guys. So the SPY is bouncing up a little bit. AMC's testing the highs. There goes Revlon though at 880s here, guys. 880s for Revlon. So Revlon is going. Yeah, SPY just not favorable. I mean, I could buy this dip, which is what I'm trying to do. So we're gonna buy this dip here. Luckily, we made enough yesterday that we got a cushion on our Top Step account. We're gonna take 3 contracts here and take a little bit of swing in the SPY now. Let's see if the SPY bounces. We're holding at 372s, which is what I wanted to dip buy into. I just covered a piece. Nice. Kind of going back and forth break even today. All right, so we got ourselves back green again. Market's testing highs. I'm going to buy this little dip now too, now that we're close to the highs. Kind of load in with 3 contracts here. Take a little bit sizable position. Cover 1, cover 2. Testing highs again. All right, so we're up about $40 today on the SPY, and we're still making ramps up. Rev at 920s, hit 930s right now. Let's see if it gets halted again. Again, potential short squeeze, low float stock that gets halted. It usually signifies some momentum coming through, so we'll see if it holds now. SPY breaking highs too. Revlon tapping highs, and then we also have AMC breaking highs. It's at 1280s right now. I think AMC's kind of just following the market, though. I mean, it's not up an extraordinary amount relative to the SPY itself, so it's not like it's leading the market or like this is a short squeeze or anything. This is just the market being up and AMC following up with it. We can see like Apple up, Disney up, Amazon up, stuff like that. They're all up too. Excella is moving down, it looks like. What was the other one that we were watching this morning? GMVD is at 99 cents. Mullen is down also. We got ACO in. QTNT is at 45. Triple L is there. Triple L is at 214. SPY is up to 373s, which is great. Netflix is up. Yeah, Rev up to 920s, guys. So Revlon is making big moves. I want to buy the market, but man, this is a big dip. Market's just flying up. So the previous closing price is 375 on the SPY, 375. Fed Powell just announced central banks will continue raising interest rates following the steepest increase since 1987. Looks like the market's reacting positively to this. SPY is up to 374s, 375s. All right, so my market's finally dipping down some. I'm scared to buy this dip. We'll buy a little bit of it, one contract here, just in case we bump, and then we'll have to cut this quickly. So we'll see if the market pops. There we go. I'll make a little bit. So we're up a little bit under 50 on the day. Yeah, the SPY is not turning. Oh, yeah, the SPY could turn green. I mean, it's at 374 right now. The previous closing price is 375. Rev is still holding up there at 9s too. So it looks like a little dip buy would have worked on the SPY. I ended up cutting it a little bit too short. Facebook is at 159, so sideways mostly. Let's see if $9 holds. We got $9, and then we have $8.50 or so underneath us to watch for Revlon. Yeah, I think raising interest rates another 5% would be healthy. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, if the Fed doesn't raise rates, then people are still going to be afraid of inflation, and if they do raise rates, then people are afraid of prices being so high. But the whole point of raising rates is to discourage buying, so that in order to remain competitive, everybody else has to lower their prices back down to more reasonable levels. And so, at this point in time, I think raising rates 75 basis points is good, because at least it'll discourage purchasing and lower prices to where, gas and everything else would drop. And we did see gas drop today. So gas prices dropped today as well, which could be signifying that the raising rates is working. But, you never really know. And I think it's really tricky, because no matter what, people are going to be afraid. If they don't raise rates, then people are going to be afraid of inflation going out of control. All right, so market dipping down a little bit now. And market's kind of extended up here, but we're going to buy the dip and see if we bounce here until this momentum's over. So we're going to shoot for $100 in profit today. So we're going to keep adding on these pullbacks here. I don't mind sizing in and letting the market test this previous closing price with some of the cushion I have on the day. So I don't mind adding and adding until we start to bounce a little bit. All right, we'll take that half. We're going to add that right back. 2 contracts right now. We'll get up to 4 in this position since we have a cushion and we're dipping down nicely. All right, we're in 3 contracts. Revlon still at 9s. All right, we're in 4 contracts. Biggest position of the day here. See if we just bounce a little bit here. That'll be enough for me to profit from this trade if we just bounce a little bit on the SPY. Like I said, luckily we have a cushion on the day already, and that's good. And that's what we're kind of scaling up into. We don't really take big sizing like this until we have a cushion on the day. Because when we take big size like this without a cushion, we just end up getting frustrated. But with a cushion, it kind of just brings us back to square one, even if it doesn't go in our favor. And I think the market's going to move up to test at least the previous closing price, which is what I'm kind of sitting in this in. But I guess I'll take one more size position here. One more size. One more contract. Which I don't really think is a good move, but I think the likelihood of a bounce is there. Try to be patient here. See if we get some upward movements. There we go. Hopefully we get back over 374 and the market's strong enough to. Try to be patient, longer term trade, big size. We'll creep it up more. Looks good. Oof. All right, we're creeping up towards the highs, but it doesn't look like the market likes it. Oof, that's bad for me. No, don't come back down. That's not what we want. Yeah, we're going to have to cut this now. Unfortunate, a little frustrated. I had a chance to get out of that one up there, but it's all good. We're about break even over the last 2 days, and we'll take some small positions here and see if we can get in some. But, luckily we got 1 green, 1 red day so far this week. So I was hoping we would get a bounce at least up into that point, but we got to cut losses when it starts to go against us, And it might come right back, but the risk is just too much there. Not really an easy day to trade the market. The market's been mostly sideways throughout the day today. Hey, later, Owen. Have a good day, brother. Yeah, Rev is just sideways. Yeah, we're going to have to cut it. After a while, I'm not going to give too much back. We had a green day yesterday. I'm not going to keep attacking the SPY if it just keeps on dipping here. And so we'll just have to chill and wait and let things calm down a little bit before we trade some. We might bounce at 373s, but I'm not going to keep pushing it. Revlon is up to 901s, 902s. Hey, later, Eduardo. Y'all be sure to check out BitGet, though. BitGet's really dope because, you know, I got involved with futures trading the other day in crypto, and it worked. You know, we got into a few nice trades, and especially now with Bitcoin and all this stuff at the current prices, you know, Bitcoin's at 20.6K. There's a lot of volatility to take advantage of. And like on BitGet, you can short or go long on Bitcoin. You can see here, you can get up to like 125 times leverage shorting cryptocurrencies or going long in crypto. With leverage. And we also picked out some copy traders the other day, and the copy traders actually did pretty well so far. If we look at the copy traders, there's a ton of copy traders, and there's no PDT rule in crypto as well. So you can day trade short, all that good stuff with no PDT rule, instant settlement. And looks like my internet's struggling a little bit here. But there's a lot of profitable copy traders that you can take advantage of. And if you can go to like Copier's P&L, and you can see which ones are really making money. Like this person has made the copy traders 325K. He's made about 92K for himself, made 417%. And some of these guys, you can see Owens here has made about 170%. He's made about $252,000 for copy traders. This guy has made traders about 132K. He's made about 21K for himself, up about 63%. And you can follow these traders trade for trade. You just click follow. It's kind of a new age form of investing, and you can kind of like set stop losses and all that good stuff. Oh no, this guy. Bro, isn't Exela like down big today, bro? Come on now. Dude, Exela's super slow, bro. Stop crying because you're losing on Exela, this guy. Like, stop crying about it, man. Like, you know you're just down and you're just kind of frustrated and mad, and now you're just looking for a reason to cry about it. So good day, sir. Regardless of that, let me go back to me selling out real quick. But no, you can see copy traders, and there's a bunch of good ones here that you can follow. This one has $108,000 it's made for copy traders, and I think there's hundreds, if not thousands, of copy traders here that you can follow and take advantage of. You can also just regularly buy crypto. If you go to spot investing, you can just buy crypto as well. If you go to strategic trading, you can go to futures grid, and you can kind of build your own AI algorithms and all that good stuff. You can go to, there's just a lot of really cool stuff to trade here. There's a lot of good ways to trade and a lot of good momentum to capitalize on and take advantage of. And again, you can build AI app and all that good stuff. I'll post the link in chat. XXII, bro, it's been so long since I heard XXII. It really has. It's been a long time. And XXII is ramping up. It's at 230s right now. So, and yeah, my man, this guy, like if Exela was like ramping up, it'd be one thing. But Exela has literally dropped, you know, a sizable amount since the opening bell. And so it's like, stop crying just because you're losing, bro. You know what I mean? All right, we're going to buy this dip in the SPY. Take 2 contracts. One thing I don't want, just because I'm down on the day, and so I got to be really careful not to do that. I look the other way. We get a drop. All right, we're gonna. Hello. Hello.
All right, hey, I'm on speaker.
Yep.
Okay, take me on speaker.
Hold on, guys. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, I mean, they can probably still hear you, baby. You know, like what? Here. All right. Well, I don't know where it's at, baby. You're gonna have to find it. It's in my pocket. You know. All right. All right. Love you. Bye. All right. All right. We're back up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we're gonna buy this dip. This will probably be a little bit longer term of a SPY trade, and if this doesn't work, we're just gonna cut it. Your answer to what's up, Bruce? Your answer to what, man? Oh, yeah. I mean, maybe Exela might be right where you want it. It's at 18 cents, but I'm talking about in terms of like actual day trading. I don't know. It just looks pretty slow and boring, man. The volume's kind of died down a lot too. you know. And so it's not terrible, but it's not justifiable to get mad at me for not watching it. You know what I mean? Yeah, look at that old typewriter. Wow. Yeah, here, let Sassy in here. Look at Sassy. Hey, baby. Sassy's just the sweetest dog ever. Sassy, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Oh, look at this dog. Look at this dog. That's a baby girl. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, she just licks and licks. I kind of don't like it. It's too much, man. It's smothering. Sassy, stop licking so much, man. You're smothering me, baby. There you go, baby. All right. Later, Sassy. All right. Well, we are making some money with this trade. So we got ourselves back to a more manageable level. We're down 75, 80 bucks on the day. Yeah, market's looking good too. I mean, we'll try to keep attacking this upward trend. We're down about $78. Thank you, Sassy. Stop licking me, please, baby. But I also think, guys, I'm probably going to go ahead and cut the stream. Again, I mean, I'm on vacation, and so I don't mind closing it a little bit early today. It is about 10:10 market time, so we don't really have too much moving. We were watching Rev, and it was moving, but Rev kind of slowed down some. And so, yeah, guys, I'll probably just hang it up for the day. Also, be sure to check out Top Step. Top Step's a funded account program, so I'm working my way to get funded through Top Step right now. And Top Step's really dope because it allows you to basically get around the PDT rule. If you don't know, there's no PDT in futures. So you can day trade in short, and you can trade the SPY. I don't even look at the chart, as you can see. I just look at the SPY chart and trade directly off that with the E-mini or the micro E-mini. So I just basically trade the same scalping strategies I use in my regular account. But in the futures market, you can do so with a smaller amount. Top Step base package is $160 minus 20% off if you use my link. And you can try to get funded. They'll give you a demo. If you can hit their target while following their rules, they'll fund you between 50 up to over 100K with an 80% split. You keep 80% of your profits. They're regulated, located in the US. They pay out millions every year, and they fund thousands of traders a year. And again, if you want to check them out, I'll drop this link. And yeah, you can check them out. Great way to help support the channel. And yeah, good luck, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, slightly red day, but it's all good. It's all, still doing pretty decent in this account where we're about break even, which is really all I can really ask for. And so, yeah, here's the link for Top Step if you want to check it out. I'll also post the, I'll also go ahead and post the, BitGet link if anybody wants to check that out as well. Yeah, we are on vacation, guys. So here we can check out BOXD. I got a few people asking me, hey, Sassy, I'm sorry, baby. Yeah, BOXD's ripping up too. Add to this trade here a little bit on the SPY. We're close to the highs, so I can add to it and be okay. Hey, thank you, Eddie. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, guys, good luck. We're going to do one last little ad for BitGet here, and then we're going to close it down. So good luck, guys. Let me make sure I'm muted. And yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We are currently, again, kind of trading the SPY here, trying to take a little swing in this. So if I can get up here. Hey, baby. Or we can ride the SPY up, see if we can test these highs. There we go. All right, we're covering. So we're only down about $50. So we're actually green in the last few days. But again, we'll update you guys tomorrow. Good luck. Let me mute myself so it's not loud. I'm sorry, baby. Good luck, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys next time.
Hey team, if you're interested in getting around the PDT and trading crypto futures, BitGet is probably where you want to be. First off, it has a 10 out of 10 CoinGecko trust score. You can trade tons of different things on BitGet, specifically futures trading, allowing you to actually short or go long with up to 125 times leverage. Another element that you might find interesting is copy trade. And with this, you can find crypto traders and copy them trade for trade. And so if they buy it, it auto buys for you, so forth and so one. And so you can choose a multiplier as well if you want to trade larger or smaller, maybe 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 relative to what the copy trader is doing. And really, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of copy traders. When I'm looking at a copy trader, I really try to see how consistent they are. You can kind of look into the trader's previous data and trading results, and you can see like this guy, for instance, over the last month has made some pretty solid returns. He's made some pretty solid income, and overall, on his time at BitGet, he's made almost 200%, 189.6% or 0.7%. He's made $60,000 total. And again, if I want to follow this guy trade for trade, I can on BitGet.